And we're live. Hello and welcome to another episode of Get Off My Lawn. Tired of this crap. I am joined by the jolly Joe Doolin. Joe's Doolin. We've got the always steady Styx Boy 73, the great Dom Tober, and the badass Brucifer. Give it up. All right. We're going to say hello to the panel, and then we're going to say hello to the viewers right after I remember where I put the. You would think by now I would know where I put this thing. And we're back. So we've had it's been a busy day here on Rennavision. We kicked off with our, well, you know what? Rennavision and Kingdom of Nerds, which I have kind of labeled our little, our sister channel here on YouTube. I didn't ask permission to label it that, so hopefully Bruce doesn't care. But we kind of. He had his show a couple of hours ago. It was a killer show. Hope you caught it. And then just a few moments ago, the weekly Hot 10 wrapped up. So you know what you got, what's hot, what's not. So what's going on, fellas? We'll start with Joe. What's happening other than just being busy in front of a camera?
Excited about giving away stuff tonight. Very excited.
Yeah.
Well, if you didn't, well, go ahead. Since I actually didn't even think about it, I left the giveaway thing up there. I'll go ahead and jump in before I say hello to Styx. Hey, thank you everybody for last week. We broke some milestones last week. I say we, I'm including the viewers out there, knocked it out of the park. We had never, since Dom and I started doing this Friday show back in, God, it's probably about a year ago with Mail Call Madness, and that kind of morphed into something else, and then we got into Get Off My Lawn, which is where we are now. We have never broken the 400 view barrier in a week. Not only did we break 400, we broke 500 views last show. So give it up, and thank you to everybody that watched that show.
Yeah, thank you.
Everyone in the chat, viewers, we appreciate it.
To celebrate, we're giving away some shit today, some good shit, some nice
really
shit.
Good shit.
It's up on the
fun
screen
shit
right now. We haven't decided what order it's going in, but we'll figure that out as we go along. All right, so go ahead and start entering hashtag get off in the chat to be eligible for the drawings when we do it. I think just to be on the safe side, because we don't know for sure if this thing is caps.
And please,
if it's case sensitive
do
or not.
Put hashtag whack off. It's get off. Thank you.
No, that's totally different. It's a totally different channel.
Different giveaways completely.
Different giveaways.
Completely different.
That's my show on Mondays.
Oddly enough, Dom is on that. Oddly enough, Dom is on that channel, but it's a different channel. It's a different channel. All right, so just be uppercase get off, uppercase GETOFF. All right, start throwing that in the chat to be eligible for these dynamic giveaways. All right, sorry, Styx. What you been up to?
Things have gone good this week. Work good. The collecting has gone good this week, and we had a little bit of a bump in the road at the end of this week, family-wise. But other than that, watching this channel get bigger and bigger. Actually, the channel and this show. This show has boomed since we've switched over to the Get Off My Lawn. I mean, I know you've added me, but I'm not going to toot my own horn.
The panel got bigger.
It's everybody.
Yeah.
You could toot, Styx. You could toot.
There was a bump, Styx, when you came on. It was a bump, and you provided some comedy relief. Usually at your expense, but you're a good sport.
Who else is going to tell us about when the printing press was invented?
Yeah.
Exactly. Lighting the gas lamps, at night, absolutely. So
you actually saw the fossil fuel became of the dinosaurs, right? That's what
I was the first one to say, let's use those dinosaurs.
Let's do those dinosaurs.
Dino Riders.
I am afraid to ask what you've been up to. mean, I kind of know what you've been up to, but go ahead and tell us anyway.
Well, I'm going to show you what I'm up to. Look at all the boxes. All the boxes.
Dom is getting organized.
All getting packed away. Yeah, it's been a little bumpy road, just situations, but it has to be done, to make some sense of things. And
yeah, it's
good to see you're making progress, Tom, on it.
I'm trying, man. I'm trying to do my best, and at the same time, enjoy what I love, and
you got to find that, you got to find that medium. I mean, that's it's not an easy thing to do.
No, but you know what? I'm happy. You know what? I'm with you guys tonight. We're having a good time. Got some giveaways, and we're gonna have some fun tonight.
Yeah, we got some giveaways. I'm looking. There's only 2 entries so far. So we got 7 viewers. So we got 5 viewers that have not entered yet, but I can't figure out why. Bruce Fur, what's happening? You've been busy too, man. You're busy.
Streaming.
Yeah, you're like
streaming.
Styx, man. You're everywhere I turn. There's Brucifer.
I'm just realizing how hard it is to actually run a show, and having 2 shows during the week on my own channel, then SNS, then Top 10, then Movie Talk. It's a lot.
You got a lot going on.
Overnight sensations, man. Come on.
And if you're not checking out the shows on Brucifer's channel, Kingdom of Nerds, especially check out that Monday show, because I hear that's probably the best looking panel from what I hear. You got the best beards on that channel. So
and Reef really... in the chat, Reef. We don't know if caps matter, so it doesn't hurt to put it in as caps.
It'll be nice if
just be on the safe side.
It'd be nice if all the panel members show up every time. Styx.
Yeah.
Hey man, Styx has got to sleep sometimes, man. He's got to get a little rest.
I apologize.
I've already selected my movie for Monday. I do plan on being on Monday.
Nice.
I assume my invitation has been extended for at least another week, and I do plan on being on Monday. I've already picked my movie. I know what it is, and I'm actually going to tell everybody what it is later in the show. All right, we're going to bring this up. Let's say hello to.
You sure you want to say it on the show? Somebody might steal it.
Yeah.
Well.
Hey.
As long as they if they just say thank you, then I'll
and like I said on
GT Key Comics is
first.
Does it surprise anybody that he's first and second? Does that surprise anybody? It doesn't surprise me.
Not at all. Happy to have him here.
What's up, GT? Always a pleasure. Tommy Longbox. Evening, gents. Have a good. I got to look under my camera. Good show, and catch you on the rewind. Thanks, Tommy.
Thanks, Tom.
At the bow. Today a kid asked me, my camera is right in the middle. It's a pain in the ass. Today a kid asked me if trees poop. I told him, where do you think number 2 pencils come from? Nailed it, Ed.
I love it. I love it, Ed. Every time I see one of your intros, it makes me want to bring back dad joke segment that I had many moons ago.
Yeah, we haven't done some good dad jokes in a while. Spider Guy Murph, everybody, happy Friday. That's funny, Ed. It was funny. And gave me a well-needed little chuckle. Jeffrey Drake, hello to Jeffrey. Let's go. Cosmic One is ready to roll. And we got Jeffrey again. Brucifer, aren't you social? Brucifer, aren't you the social? But he is, man.
I try my
guy.
best.
All right, we got. Appreciate the congrats again. We couldn't believe it when we were watching the numbers pile up, and I mean, we still consider ourselves a little cute little show. It's a cute little show, but
we're quaint.
We were proud. I'm telling you right now, we owe it all to you guys. Well, Styx does bring in that other demographic that,
the elderly, senior citizens.
Yeah, we all have that demographic that follows us. So, all right, then we got some get offs, all caps, blah blah blah. Hit those likes, please do. What's going on, Reef the Sea Forever? Someday I'm gonna ask what's behind some of these names, because some of them are.
Reef has a nice little IG
unique.
IG page with some good aquatic creatures.
Nice.
Ooh.
Fish lover. I do too. Are you? But I'm not a gay fish. Nobody, nothing. Okay. Dom's like, what?
Yes.
What? Yeah. I like fish sticks.
Ah,
All right. I don't want to skip anybody. Well, BK, I gotta say, hey, BK.
boy.
What's going on, BK? Dom, do you like fish sticks?
Fish sticks? Nah.
No, you're a liar.
I
You
used to.
lying
When
son
I
of
was
a
a
bitch.
kid, you know, like the Gorman's fisherman. I used to have those fish sticks at the same time.
All right, I got to figure out how to get this thing. There it is. All right. So we're going to do things a little different. We are going to, because we don't completely want to break with tradition. So, Dom, do you have anything that you can open and like that is ready to go that we don't have to wait 5 minutes for you to unwrap?
Yes. So I got this today, and I have no idea what the hell it is. It was actually open on the bottom. So let's see what we got. Because I have no idea what this is. It looks like a comic book. It looks like somebody sent the comic book just in a big ass box like that for some reason. I don't know why. Oh, Jesus. IDW definitely needs a fucking hashtag and knowing how to friggin' pack things. How do you damn pack a comic book in a box like that? It's bent.
ooh.
I got this Godzilla, friggin' Godzilla versus Power.
Is it bent or just, is it creased or just bent?
I don't know. It looks bent right here in the corner. But the thing is, look at the box they put this shit in. And it was like, like this. And it was just covered.
I haven't got to use this in a while.
You some bitch.
You some bitch.
Some bitch.
No surprise they lost a lot of their IP licenses.
Yeah, that's it, man. You know what? I don't know. All I know is dumbass, man. That sucks. But actually, it's bad. I like the cover, though. He's like he's fighting Megalon. But it's not Megalon. It's the freaking Power Zord. Yeah, that's cool.
All right, real quick, we're going to throw this back up. We've only got 5 entries so far. Someone's got a good shot of winning if we don't get some more. We got 12 people watching, it looks like. Yeah, throw hashtag get off, all caps, please.
Shit.
And for your chance to win, we'll probably be giving away the first prize here after this next segment, which is
Comic Now and Later, where I give you 3 comics that are kind of out now that might be interesting for either reading or eye candy. And then 3 for the future, not next week's FOC, normally a little bit further off. This week I kind of have an outlier in there, but there's some interesting stuff for the future. So you can pop to the next slide. So this week I kind of focused on just interesting reading. Save some money, read a comic. There are pages with words and things in between the covers of comics that are sometimes interesting.
Do tell.
Everyone's out buying ratios of this and ratios of that, and there's some good stories out there. So I just picked a couple that are out there. Blackout Bombshell is a new series from Sumerian. It's kind of they've billed it as a Hunter S. Thompson meets Philip Marlowe kind of trippy, crazy, private detective noir kind of story. So I'm kind of interested to see where that goes. I didn't get a chance to make it to the LCS this week, but I will be picking this up and reading this series. There's some pretty cool covers on it too. And if you like a kind of wacky detective story, it's always fun reading. Also on the list this week, I got Queen of Swords, or Barbaric Story 3. It's from that from the world of Barbaric. So you get to follow some lovely ladies with
actually probably have awesome gag reflexes.
So the original Barbaric series had the living axe that was kind of crazy, and it's a great series. This follows some ladies kind of have a magician and an assassin and stuff like that, and the sword in this is enchanted. So it's a good read. The Vault series is good. They do, I believe, with this series also put out a naughty cover, which is black polybagged that you can get as well.
Okay.
The ones I've gotten in the past have been pretty good, but it's a fun read as well. It's just been a fun series. The whole universe of Barbaric is fun, and they're good stories.
No. And ladies that are rude. Thank you.
And then, last on the now list is Lonesome Hunters, the Wolf Child. This series, it's kind of interesting. Guy kind of wanders into a town, and there's this mysterious wolf creature in the woods, and this weird little kid with a wolf mask. And it's kind of a town folk against the mysterious creature, and the story's kind of building from there. And then kind of the lone stranger that comes in and is kind of trying to piece together what the hell's going on. So they're on their third issue now. I'm playing a little catch up. I read the first issue. I enjoyed it. So I'll be getting number 2 and number 3 just came out this past week. So that's what I got on the list for this.
Those, I'd probably be into 3. I'd probably be into the Lonesome Hunter out of those 3 myself. It seems kind of like the story I'd probably be most interested in.
Yeah, the Barbaric series is fun. It was really well done, and then they're just kind of trying to build out the universe. So it's kind of fun. And the Blackout Bombshell one, I don't know what it's going to be like. I will pick up the first issue, and if it's good, I will read it. Sumerian puts out some fun books. It's one of my favorite.
That cover reminds me of oddly enough, it's got the word bomb in it too. But remember and I never read it, but I own a couple of copies. Remember Glitter Bomb? That I think that was an Image from like probably 5 or 6 years ago. I think it was Image called Glitter Bomb, and it had a cover very similar to this. Not exactly the same, but I mean kind of similar. So
there's a couple covers like this. One kind of looks like kind of like a 70s movie poster a bit. Another looks like kind of like a 60s liquor advertisement with a guy falling into a drink. So it's going to be interesting. I'm a big old school Raymond Chandler, Philip Marlowe type detective stories, story type guy. So that's the type of stuff I like to read. So I'll pick it up. If the first one's good, I'll definitely stick with it. So after I get it, I'll let you guys know next week how it is. All right. And for the future, on the next slide, we have this Spider-Boy one. I know it's Spider-Boy. I know there's going to be a million copies. I know there's going to be what I love this David Aja cover. I love it. It's the 1 in 50. It was for a brief period of time. It was really hard to find on pre-order. It was sold out at a lot of places, and then it seemed to pop up. It popped up on Things from Another World this past week, to be able to get it for cover, for ratio. So maybe a few more squeezing out there, but of all the Spider-Boy, there's some good covers on that Spider-Boy one.
Definitely.
This one is just my favorite. I like
this one? I was going to say this one ain't one of them.
I love Aja. The simplicity of Aja covers are always great to me. And I think it's
I guess
cool.
I've been, I've been hanging around Pete for a while, Pete Rennavision. So I see something like this. The first thing I think of, look at all that wasted space. That's what first thing Pete would say.
It's a perfect place to get something signed or get something remarked.
Exactly.
That's true. That is a fact.
Actually, there was some copies that something dropped today. Another Spider-Boy one. It was one of the store variants that's coming out, and they actually had 2 pretty cool covers.
There's going to be 8 million.
I know, definitely.
Between store variants, their store exclusives, and variants and ratios. There's going to be a ton of them. I like David Aja a lot. I'll show that Firepower cover that he just did is gorgeous. I just love his art.
I'm throwing up Jeffrey's comment because I really want you to get to this next cover because that is cool. I'm actually surprised.
They're doing a whole series of these.
I'm surprised this hasn't been done before. As much
they
as
did
people like to pose. I've never seen this before. This is
Bruce.
Really
Bruce
cool.
has that Batman versus Spawn, and I think they did it, or the Spawn versus Batman.
Oh, really?
And I think they did it, but it wasn't. Really when you looked at the cover, you couldn't tell it was a toy right away. in that one that Bruce has. It's a sharp cover, but when you look at it quickly, you don't realize that it's toys.
Oh yeah, you can't really tell that's toys.
It looks
Not
yeah. When I saw it, I didn't think it was toys, but it does. If you look at it closer, it actually is toys.
Yeah.
But this series, this one's going to FOC on the 15th of October. They're, like I said, they're doing a full series of these. So maybe you like them, maybe you don't. Maybe they put out one that you dig. Bane breaking Batman's back in toy form is kind of hilarious to me. So I kind of like it.
Yeah, I'm getting all of them, of course.
Yeah.
So this is going to be a Marvel. This is not an exclusive, right? This is a Marvel.
Correct. No, this is just
Is it going to be Virgin, or is there going to be a trade dress on this?
I don't know if they're going to put a trade dress. They'll probably put a minimal trade dress on it, I'm guessing.
Yeah,
That's one problem about going out into the future. A lot of times they don't have a lot. They'll have some of the cover art, proposed cover art, but not the final, what they do. But I'm sure they'll probably do a minimal trade dress on this. But yeah, there's going to be a whole series of them. So, for set collectors, there'll be people that'll probably want to have the whole set.
Definitely.
Other people might just see one or two and be like, oh, that's cool. I want that cover. I think there's an Alan Scott one coming too.
Those are
Green
cool.
Lantern.
I don't. If I see this one, I may pick it up. I don't know if I get to my LCS.
And to me, the picture looks cool. I'm really interested to see when they come out in hand, how good they look. Do they look cheesy? Do they look good? From the picture, I like it. I think it looks pretty good because you can tell it's a toy, which I like. But I think it's it brings you back to when you're a kid, played with this and did this kind of shit with your action figures and stuff like that. So I like the nostalgia of that.
Dom still
Why
does
did
it.
What?
Play with action figures.
I can't play with action figures. Play with action figures.
And keeping with my Christmas theme that I had last week for my third cover is Batman versus Santa Claus Deadly Night, the Chew variant, which you can't beat Zatanna sitting on Santa's lap. It's Zatanna. I always have a soft spot for any Zatanna cover that comes out. And a lot of people do have soft spots for any Zatanna cover that comes out. So
is it just me, or is Santa's? Maybe it's supposed to be. Is Santa's spectacles fogging up?
I think they're a little
Even on my
steamed.
glasses.
They are a little steamed. But yeah, I don't know. There's always niche collectors that love the holiday covers and collect them. And like I said, ever since that Bermejo cover did so well last year with the
Jedi Junior, did you subscribe to Kingdom of Nerds like I instructed you to? Brucifer was just. How many times did you tell me today, Brucifer, to have him sub your channel?
Probably twice.
Twice.
So that's my now and laters for this week. I have a few more books that I'll be showing later when we get in the Cheesecake Corner for some stuff that's coming. But hopefully you'll like them, and at least gives you an idea what's going to be coming out there. All
right, there you go.
Nice, great job.
He's a good Padawan.
All right.
We'll throw this up again. If you want to win, I still haven't decided what we're going to get. So three of these are Joe is sending out, and two of them I am sending out. So we'll start with something. We'll let Joe pick. His will be the first one. One of those three that are in the black. Joe is going to decide which ones he's going to do on the first one. Then I'll do one. Then Joe, we'll end up doing.
I think since we just
we'll
talked about
probably
it,
end up doing the Muscle Men or the graded one because people like Muscle Men for some reason.
Since we just talked about her, I figured it's timely. So
all right. Well, we've got 11 entries. I will stall for a bit longer while I pull up the screen real slowly because we've only got 11 entries.
Yeah. Hey, that's good odds. That's good odds if you're here. So yeah, what we're what I can give away here for the first one. It's Justice League of America 51, Silver Age. It's a reader copy. It's a little banged up, but if you don't own any Silver Age or you just like Zatanna, it is, in my opinion, the best Silver Age Zatanna cover possible. Plus, you get Batman on there.
You get a little, get the Atom on the bottom.
Elongated man.
Elongated man. So, yeah,
Careful.
it's a nice little book. Like I said, there's a bit of a fierce. It's a reader. It's graded a reader copy. But like I said, if you're a Zatanna fan, it's just a great thing to stare at because again, it's one of her early covers, very early cover, and it's one of her best, especially from the Silver Age.
Oh, wait a minute. No, I don't know what that was exactly. I saw what looked like nipples, and I saw what looked like nipples, and I panicked. I don't know what this is.
What?
You put the wrong channel
I
on.
panicked. I was like, what the?
Yeah.
I'm so confused.
All right. Without further ado, let me
All right.
throw this back up there. Well, all right. Looks like it's going to make me putting Joe on the big screen. Reset everything. So let me do this again.
Technology.
All right, there we go. All right, so all of that, and we did add that extra. We added that extra winner. So the last person to jump in, let me know if this is you when we draw you. Here we go. Whoops, I clicked the wrong thing. There we go. He's off. Jeffrey Drake.
Jeffrey Drake.
Bastard. He's won
There you
two of my giveaways.
Nope.
Sending it
So,
north of the border.
That's it.
Excellent.
Is that another one of our good friends north of the border?
Yep.
All right.
You can use my return
Congratulations,
address
Jeffrey.
and stuff a box full of some Timmy Hortons and send them back.
There you go.
All right, so
Congrats.
next, just to kind of wet everyone's whistle, next it's going to be my turn. I'm going to be giving away the Miles Morales Spider-Man. What do you call those? Negative space looking things with trade. It's the set. It's the trade and the
Virgin.
The trade and the Virgin. We'll be giving these away to the next when we do the next giveaway. And this is all, like I said, to celebrate 500 views and that we got last week. Man, can't describe it. Really good. All right, let's get into the news with the king of late night, Styx Boy 73.
All right, let's get to it. Some good news this week. Maybe not 100% to the liking, but Expendables, fourth thriller starring Jason Statham, Sylvester Stallone, aiming for 15 million opening weekend, lowest of the franchise. I don't know how much more we can take of these guys going off and blowing things up, and I don't know. I like the first one.
So did I.
The last two weren't. I mean,
time to retire the series.
Yeah, these are popcorn movies. You go in, you push popcorn in your mouth, you watch it, you leave. You know, there's nothing gonna come out of this. But
hey, real quick, this is the second time I've interrupted you, Styx, and I'm sorry. So I don't know why they have a back arrow on this thing, but I clicked it, and it made me restart the collection for the hashtag Get Off. So I only have 5 entries now, which I know is not right. So if you entered before, enter again, because it looks like it dropped some. I don't know why. I don't know why they had that back button there, but yeah, enter
the
again.
The other side.
Yeah. So put
hashtag Get Off.
your Get Off back in. All right.
Make sure you get off in the chat.
This is a series that you guys look to watch. It's something that
it's to me, it's one of those. Oh shit! It's Saturday at 11 o'clock in the morning, and there's nothing else on TV.
There you go.
Oh shit! There's an Expendables movie on. I'll just keep that on for now.
Yes, that midday USA Network movie, right?
Yeah, I mean, I like if it's on TV, I will watch it. I won't go to the theater to see it. I saw the first one and it was like, okay, they got a bunch of them together. That was nice. I don't need to see
This
it
might be
four
the
more
swan
times.
song for this series. So
It should be. I mean, how old is Stallone? Stallone is 70.
He's 76, I
yeah,
believe.
76. Yeah,
I
there
mean,
you go.
yeah. I mean, that makes me feel like shit because I can't get out of bed sometimes in the morning. He's
I
out there
know,
doing this
it's-
stuff. So,
I just want to have a solid
It-
poop every day.
If you were making his money, you'd get out of bed.
Yeah, no.
but I will probably wait on this one. I suspect.
think
I'll
he
wait till
writes
this one
these, too.
screens.
I'm pretty sure.
And
he
didn't I
writes
see on
these
somebody's
movies.
news episode earlier? Or what? It might have been. Kingdom of Nerds show. What's it called? The other show.
The other show.
The other show. Isn't this off to a disappointing start already? It's like not doing
Yeah,
very well?
785,000 for previews, which is less than The Flash, Blue Beetle,
Ooh.
and every other movie this year.
Damn.
James is
All right.
100% right. If you're not watching
Yeah, Tulsa Kings is good.
Tulsa King, you're missing a great show. That show's really good.
It is fun. It's
Yeah, one I haven't checked out yet, so I'll probably check that out.
I was very happy. I wasn't sure what I was going to get out of Tulsa King initially when I first started watching it, but man, it was very enjoyable the way it all
And they
played
have a-
out.
Didn't they have a Netflix series, like a reality Netflix series too?
They have a
Uh,
show on whatever the hell.
Oh,
Yeah, it might be
the,
it might be Netflix or the daughters have a reality show and he's in it a
Yeah,
bunch too.
yeah,
You, Me, and Sly or something like that.
yeah. It's something.
Yeah,
they
it's
just-
it's actually a fun show to watch, except for when Frank comes on. Then it's just
Frank.
a little.
Who's
Oh,
Frank?
Frank Stallone.
Who's Frank?
Frank's still in.
Frank Stallone,
Stallone.
man, he had some good songs, man. I liked his songs on the. All of his like soundtracks.
He was great in
like
Barfly, but
Cobra,
that was about all.
Rocky IV. They all had at least one Frank Stallone song on them, and they weren't bad. I didn't hate them.
He's a nut. He's
He's an idiot. Okay.
he's a big knucklehead, but the show's kind of fun to see him with his daughters.
Yeah, I mean,
All right, what's next?
all right, up next. I'm going to preempt this by saying this is not my demo. I am not the one in this demographic, but Hunger
Yeah, this is
Games.
not your demographic sticks at all.
Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes trailer came out. I did watch this. If I had a pillow, I probably would have fell asleep because I did not like it. But
Oh, I was going to say, if you had a pillow, you smother her. Because I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I'm sorry.
The
I don't know.
only Hunger Games Styx is interested in is the early bird special down at the Sizzler.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
So
there you go.
if only a Sizzler was still around. I'm happy with just getting into
I know,
Denny's.
right? Yeah, they closed the Sizzlers here too. I guess that was.
We had a sizzler. And it
I went
away.
to Florida at the beginning of the summer. I'm like, oh, we're gonna go stop at the Sizzler.
No dice.
It's always the stop to make, when we go down there.
Saggy's
Not a
making
single
me
one. They
nervous.
were all
I don't know what-
closed. I was very sad.
That's a good eye, Saggy.
I guess I'm the only one on
yeah,
the
this
panel
is
that
the
read the
show.
books.
Oh, you read the books?
Yeah, I read the books.
I don't think I finished watching the last one, to be honest with you. So, I mean, I know this is a prequel, so I guess that really doesn't matter. But
Yeah, no. Yeah, these are prequels.
Mhm.
I'm not interested in
Careless.
this, but it happened this week, so I figured I'll throw it in
I'm
there.
sure there's plenty of teenage girls that still dig the series and will go see it.
This next one was brought to my attention from Joe Doolin.
go through.
They're going to be doing a colorized version of Werewolf by Night series on Disney Plus. I like it in black and white. I
don't know how I feel about it. It's news,
Oh, I completely misread this. Okay, so
but
this is a new series. They're not just
No.
redoing the.
Oh,
They're not redoing the one that already came out in color.
Yes.
This is all new
Yes.
content.
They put it
Oh,
down.
okay. I completely.
Yeah,
misread.
they're doing the Ted Turner colorized version here.
yeah. So they're just re-releasing what was released before, but they're just making a color.
Oh, okay.
Which
So then
was
I
probably
right.
shot in color and then just
Yep.
over to black and white. So you just turn the color back on.
I
I
do
li-
want
I
to
like
see
it
all the
in
blood and gore splattered
I
everywhere.
do. I really loved. This was my favorite thing that Marvel has done in a really, really long time. I really love what they did because they stepped out of their kind of wheelhouse of the same kind of feel and repetitive stuff, and they did something interesting. I mean, WandaVision was in its own way, kind of unique and special, but it eventually devolved into the kind of common schlock that we get. But this was fun. This was different. I got to see Man-Thing. I thought that was great.
That's cool.
I love the horror, Marvel
I see
horror
Man-Thing
angle.
every time I go to the bathroom.
Yeah. I just wish they would lean into the horror. The horror aspect of Marvel has great characters, and they need to lean into it. I think it would behoove them to push that angle a little harder.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think there was like a public outcry. This has to be in color.
No, there's people yelling. I seen the picket lines.
Yeah, it'd be like watching Schindler's List in color.
Yeah, if you like Werewolf by Night, that one shot just came out, and 1 in 50 Hughes and 1 in 25 Sienkiewicz, and
God, I can't wait for this.
Yeah,
this trailer was creepy.
Scared the shit out of me.
Yeah, I all these again. I was raised pretty Catholic, so anytime I see movies like this, they freak me out.
They freak me out too. Look, I love horror. I love the slasher movies. I love everything else. This supernatural shit does freak me out, man.
Right.
See, I initially thought that this was all going to be a series, but it's a movie, right?
No, it's a movie.
It's a trilogy movie. It's a movie trilogy.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
We're doing. Yeah.
But when they do
the
kids and multiple kids,
we talked about it. What, 2 weeks ago? Universal moved this Exorcist the Believer up because of the Taylor Swift movie, and now it's eyeing a $30 million opening for that week that they're going to be. They moved up to.
Pretty good.
That's
Whoa.
great.
for a Blumhouse movie. I mean,
no Taylor Swift. Don't worry.
I mean, Blumhouse is. It's either Invisible Man, that was fun and interesting and decent, or it's some of the schlock that they put out.
Yeah, I mean, $30 million opening for a horror movie.
Are you
probably
serious,
got a
Repair Tech?
$16 million cover price, for them. That's great.
I mean, that's almost as bad as someone saying they've never watched Star Wars. To me,
The only one worth
hard to
it.
believe.
The only one
I've only
worth the
seen the
shit was the
first
first
one,
one anyway.
Yeah, I've only seen the first one.
I've seen the first. I've seen it. It really got stupid. I think when they went out in the desert. I think that was number 3 or something. That was good stuff. So this movie, I will not be seeing this movie in the theaters. I'll tell you why. I do watch horror movies, but well, I have my 2 sons are so different, right? They really are different. My youngest son, who still lives here, he will not go see a scary movie. He's like, screw that. Nope. Nope. I gotta do it. My oldest son, my oldest son, the young Padawan, Jedi Jr., he's my scary movie partner, but of course he's in Tennessee, so I have to wait until he visits, and then we do like a horror movie binge, like pretty much the whole time he's here. This will probably have to wait for him to visit, I think. I'm not gonna see it by myself. I'll be like embarrassing myself, screaming like a girl.
Bring the Depends.
Yeah.
When's the release date for this?
October. I think it's October 1st now.
Maybe I'll head down to the city and watch it with Dom.
Yeah, I like scary movies, but there's just certain subject matters.
Dom will be clutching your arm. It'll be that'll be hilarious. All right, yeah, this is like I said, the trailer popped up when we went and saw last week when we went and saw Equalizer. This trailer popped up, and I was like, holy shit.
This has to be better than the Pope's Exorcist, that one with large Russell Crowe that just came out.
I had high hopes for that, and it turned out to be a dud.
Yeah.
All right.
No good. All right. Oppenheimer has crossed 900 million at the worldwide box office, and it's topped at 4 billion, passing Wonder Woman in 2023.
Astro, that's all you need. That's all we ask, really, is that you just have a beard. We don't.
Is it?
We care about it. Styx. When Styx auditioned, he actually had it was fake. We learned later it was too loud.
Yeah.
He used to have that
Yeah.
Abe Lincoln beard back in the day.
Yeah, well, that group of kids and their dog came around and ripped it off and said, "Oh,
Just
it's
ripped it right
Styx
off.
the whole time."
We'd already signed him to the payroll by then.
Hello,
That's the only
Shaggy.
thing.
I was locked in. You couldn't get rid of me with
Locked
a
in.
stick.
Couldn't
It
risk
wasn't for you kids and that damn dog.
Yep. So the Oppenheimer train is still rolling. I think it's nearing its end of its run, so it should be hitting streaming pretty soon, if not already for the VOD.
It was in the theater. It was actually showing at the theater or multiplex, whatever they call them, where I went to the movies last week. This was actually showing in one of the other theaters. I was like, wow, really?
Did it still have a good number of theaters, or was it like down to 3 theaters?
Well, I don't know. I mean, our theater, when you go in, you either make a right or a left. We went to a left, and it was only showing in one theater. I don't know. I was probably not showing in any. It's probably just one. Short answer, probably just one.
So when you say multiplex, you mean 2?
Well, our theater has like maybe my terminology is just all. Stop, Styx. What are you doing? This place, it has like 10 theaters in it, man. It's huge.
All right.
Hi, what?
Styx is trying to confuse me. I didn't do anything to you. What?
I didn't. I'm just asking a simple question.
I don't like being on this end of it, Styx. I'm telling you right now.
All right.
Suspension incoming.
Haunting in Venice, the Perot Agatha Christie
Still ain't
movie.
seen it.
37 million global opening. The Nun 2, 159 million worldwide, and I don't know what Jawan is. Rounded 100 million international box office. I have no idea what that is, but the other two I knew. Jawan must be
ready
like
to dance.
an international movie.
It's a
like he's ready to
Bollywood
dance.
movie, I believe.
Is it Bollywood?
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah, I wasn't quite sure. I thought it was like a movie about the Jawas or something. Who knows? I want to see this Perot movie. I like Perot. I like the Agatha Christie stuff. So
Yeah, I do too.
that's still on my radar.
But that's just because we're old men.
Yeah. I mean,
but I don't care. I like it.
no, I mean, I will tell you, if you read or watch Agatha Christie, it's still good.
It does still hold up.
Or whatever. So, all right. Disney Plus released the trailer for the upcoming Percy Jackson and the Olympians. Kids, you know.
Are they rebooting? Are they just rebooting the whole kind of series?
I saw the original. I saw the original at one time.
I read all the books.
Consider it a reboot or not?
Yeah, I think it's a reboot because I've seen the original.
Don, what are you doing?
I thought the
Are you
original.
watching videos on your phone?
Just pressed the button and my music came on the phone.
You're like my wife when I'm watching when I'm trying to watch a show. My wife is playing like videos on her phone.
No. I pressed something and the thing came on and it was loud. I was just trying
Somebody
to
clip that. Dom is like Jedi's wife.
Oh, geez.
Almost.
How rude.
Getting a lot of use out of that rude clip today. I didn't anticipate that.
Pete read the books too. Thank you, Pete.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, I like the movies. The 2 movies that they made were fine.
I
Watched
never
kids.
heard them say reboot, so I don't know if it's a reboot or just like something that takes place in between those movies. I don't know.
No, it's a complete reboot. They're starting from
yeah.
the beginning.
Okay.
All right.
I just hate rehashed origin after rehashed origin after rehashed origin.
So in SAG-AFTRA strike news, Seth MacFarlane has donated $5 million to the community fund so people can get paid.
Nice.
God bless him. All right.
You know, all these industry who were impacted by the strike, you know, can now dip into the Seth MacFarlane GoFundMe there and pay their bills. So good on him. I mean, I think there were a few other celebrities that did that too, but he put in the most at $5 million, and he did it earlier. $1 million.
So does he make the contribution to the union, and then the union sends out checks to? I don't really care.
Yeah, I think that's how it works. They disperse it, you know, as equally as they can. before it gets in their pocket. So
He has a heart.
Christmas news. Disney Plus also did a Santa Claus season 2 trailer.
Tom Cruise's money's tied up in Scientology. He just,
Yeah, Xenu's not letting him put in any cash.
That's funny.
I think Tom wants to be the next L. Ron Hubbard. I think that's what I heard.
Who knows?
If it ain't him, I don't know who else. I don't know who it would be.
So, I don't know if you watched the first season of the Santa Claus. It was really well done and had a little bit of a cliffhanger to lead into the second series. So
I don't think I watched it.
yeah, it came out on like a Monday. It came out on Mondays.
I'm still trying to get over the fact that there was a cliffhanger in the Santa Clauses TV show.
Yeah. There was a definite cliffhanger at the end of that.
Yeah, there was no cookies left in the dish, and one of the
Yeah, he was all out of milk. Yeah.
Mommy was
Somebody
sitting on
didn't clean the
Santa's
horse
lap.
stall. Somebody didn't clean the reindeer stalls, and havoc ensued.
it was like
Yeah, the series is, it's hokey. It's just like the movies.
Yeah.
The premise of this is that Tim Allen, Santa Claus, wants to retire. They go to find a new Santa Claus. They hire this guy who is like a corporate guy, and he doesn't do a good job, so he's got to come back and try to get it back. And then they move on to season 2. See where that goes.
I'm surprised this made it to a season 2.
I'm not too surprised. I think this was Christmas stuff is easy stuff.
all
to
the
make.
controversy
Yeah.
with somebody, Pamela Anderson, was trying to trash him.
Oh,
with
yeah, that died down though. That was in the news for
That was
like.
years ago.
You
No,
can't
you
believe
know,
how well
it was
these
about a year
types
ago.
of like holiday stuff.
It was
does.
earlier this year, but
Earlier
as
this
far
year,
as
he
news
was talking
cycles
about
goes,
that,
that's old news.
He goes, he opened his thing. He was butt naked towards her. He goes, "You showed me, now I'll show you." People.
This Christmas stuff does well. I mean, there's a whole Hallmark channel that's dedicated to this stuff for months at a time.
I'm gonna let.
Yeah.
No, never mind.
Don't say it. Don't say it.
I was gonna let Bruce make one of his public service announcements about how we don't condone public flashing.
Now I want to see Santa Claus. What's his name when he blew up everything with the movie that came out? Was this the Deadly Sins? Santa Claus. What's the one that just came out recently? What's his name?
The one with John Harbour.
Yeah, John Harper.
Silent Night, Deadly Night.
Yeah, that's what I want to see. More of that.
Yeah. That's it for
All
news
right.
this week.
No, and don't forget the Continental just came out this week too.
Yeah.
On
Did release this week. I don't know. Did that come out all at once or is that a week to week?
I think it's a week to week. I watched the first episode.
I have not
It
seen
was
it.
better than I thought it was going to be.
Oh, good. I have.
All right, we've
I
got
forgot
8
that was coming
people. 8 people entered right now. That's down from 11
Yeah.
when I screwed up, and even though it's got a
Yeah.
back arrow, I don't.
Everybody get
back
your
arrow.
hashtag.
Anyway,
Get off. Get it back in there. Let's go.
yeah, throw your hashtag get off all uppercase in there real quick. We're about to run our second giveaway of the evening. This one, if you win, this will be. You need to contact me for with your mailing address, etc. So this is for these bad boys. Miles Morales Spider-Man set, Mike Mayhew trade dress, and Virgin.
Sharp covers.
Yeah, hold on, I gotta put my hashtag in.
All right. Well, okay, that did it. We're up to 12. All right. And
There you go.
I don't know how this is going to work. Jeffrey won the last one, right? Because I guess technically Jeffrey could enter again, and since the system reset, but we probably won't let you take it. I asked Dom, and he said no. All right, here we go.
Hey, why are you blaming me?
Hmm?
Damn, I'm not the villain. The villain?
Because nobody can be mad at you, Dom. I'm easy to hate. You're not.
You know what I mean?
You're hard to hate.
Yeah, well, you know
I
what?
wouldn't say that.
I beg to differ on that one. I have. What I've been going through.
I already got like 5 complaints from the last show he was on with me.
Told you not to let him talk
All
Star
right.
Wars. All right, here we go. We're up to 14. I think I accidentally deleted something I wasn't supposed to, but anyway,
Don't hit the back button.
I will not hit the back button again. Why is it there? Oh, God Almighty! They're going to get an email from me. All right, here we go. This is for the Spider-Man trade and Virgin, Miles Morales Spider-Man trade and Virgin #1. Here we go. I hit the always want never having production issues today, folks.
No one is Jeffrey.
Styx Boy was in there. Cosmic won. Congratulations, Cosmic won.
Congrats, Cosmic.
Listen. I said I have a method to my madness.
Hit
Let
me
me tell
up
you
on
something.
IG, Cosmic. What you got? Styx, you're trying to say something. Keep doing this.
I want to say something because I didn't know we were going to be doing the giveaways. So I put my name in there. Should my name come up? Where did I get? Which one am I going to give away here? How about this one?
All right.
Should my
Meanwhile,
name come
Cosmic,
up
hit me up on IG. Hit me up on IG, Cosmic, with your address. Congratulations.
Should my name come up, I will give away Century #4.
Ooh,
Nice.
Ooh.
nice.
But only if your name comes up. All right.
Only my name comes up.
That's fair.
That's fun. Keeps it interesting.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it's trivia time. Well, not trivia this week. We got a
Game
game.
time.
Joe has put together another game for us.
Yes. We got another game where you're going to look at something and have to guess who it is, the character. We went with the theme this week of cat-themed characters. So the game is called Here Kitty Kitty.
So will all the answers involve pussy cats?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
No
they
pussy
will.
willows.
Get out of my head, Brucifer.
Yeah.
Man.
All right. So we can go to the first one here. I started off easy.
Oh, it's easy.
We'll give,
What are we
give
guessing? Are we
everyone a
just
little bit of
the
time
character
here in
or
the
the
chat.
artist? What are we
Oh,
guessing?
just the character. All you got to do is guess the
Character, okay.
character.
All right. Throw it up in the chat. Yeah. Any? I mean, I'm going Black
There you
Cat.
go,
I mean,
Yes.
I assume BK agrees.
Yep.
Cosmic is showing off and saying not only is it Black Cat, but it's Hughes.
That's Art Germ, isn't it? Is it Hughes?
Yeah, I believe it is Archer.
Nope, he says Art Germ. Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, everybody says Black Cat. I can't even keep up.
Yes.
Except
I like to start off a little easier. I mean, this isn't horribly
Art
difficult.
Germ.
Last time I made it difficult, you knuckleheads took forever, so I'm trying to make it easy.
Hey, I was 5 for 5. I think. I don't know. I can't remember yesterday.
Yep, that's all right. This is the next one.
Easy.
Yeah.
Brucifer, that's a DC character. Am I right?
No.
No.
Oh.
That's not a DC character. That's not
Oh,
That's
You
not
better zoom in
Cheetah
a
or
little
whatever
more.
her name is.
that's Tigra.
Dagger.
Oh. Sorry.
Reef, you had it.
I got a lot
Astro,
of
you got it.
Tigra,
BK, you got it. Cosmic, you guys got it.
Ooh, Reset vote.
Alrighty.
just be
Very
safe.
Yeah, I thought. Yeah. See,
I know my Marvel asses.
Yep. Alrighty.
It is Tigra.
There you go. That's a great cover, by the way.
That is a
I
great
don't
one.
say anymore.
I like that.
That was a tricky one. Now you want how much? How much? All right, that's an easy one.
There,
Black Panther. Am I gonna be the first one to say it? It's Black Panther, right?
Yeah.
I figured
Clearly,
everybody would have been like Black Panther, Black Panther.
We're waiting for you.
Okay, because I'm the weakest link. I get it.
So you're going
it's
to say
very
White
hard.
Tiger.
You give too little of this, and it becomes extremely, extremely difficult when you look at it.
Mhm.
You're like, well, that could be anything.
Yeah.
Yep.
BP.
Indeed
Rich
is
Petroleum.
the Black Panther.
Fried pie variant. Very nice. Ooh. Hmm.
See this one on the big screen.
Oh, that's easy.
I
Think so?
Yeah,
for
Sozo.
Bruce, it's
Sozo.
easy.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
this is
Catwoman.
Catwoman.
I just said it before you. I said it. I got one. I shut my mouth.
Is Astro speaking Spanish? What are you keep? What are you, T'Challa?
T'Challa,
Oh no!
Black Panther.
Oh, that was Black. Okay, he's behind. Okay.
Yeah.
I was like,
I have this cover.
Catwoman, all the way down to Jeffrey says Catwoman. It
This is
is.
one of my
Catwoman.
this is
Those
one
are
of
my
my
cat.
favorite Catwoman covers. Yeah, it's a beautiful cover.
Oh.
All right, we'll dig back a little deeper.
I can't think of the name.
And this is also a trick because you've seen this person once already.
Really?
Yes, it's the Black Cat. Tigra.
Oh, I thought it was that X-Man. The X-Man that like jumps. What's his name?
Oh.
Okay.
X-Man that jumps.
You know, the one that like
Cat,
Jump
I mean,
Man.
Go for it. Go for it.
Oh,
Go for it, dude.
Nightcrawler.
Nightcrawler. Yeah.
Yeah, no, not
I mean,
Nightcrawler.
the cat. Is it the cat?
Yes.
That's Hellcat.
Yeah, it's a
It's
cat.
not. It's not Patsy. But if you pop to the next screen,
Yeah, the cat.
The
I
cat.
have
the
this
original
cover.
cat,
Okay.
Oh,
I'm like,
which is
Black Cat.
Greer, who later becomes Tiger. Patsy later
Right.
takes the mantle in what is that?
Okay.
Avengers 144 or something around there.
that's a tricky one.
All right, I will show my pickups and stuff from this week really fast. I did go to my LCS Dragon Lair. Quick, this gives me my 15% discount. Dragon's Lair comic book store. All right, what did I pick up? I picked up D Squad, a couple copies of that. I picked up, don't ask me why, because I think I said I wasn't gonna, but I went ahead and picked up this Obi-Wan A cover.
I got mine. My 1 in 25.
Yeah.
All right, guys, I'm
That's
gonna have
good.
to step away for 1 minute. I gotta go downstairs real quick.
I
That
picked up.
cover's got
These
Jesus
turned
on
out
the
to be
cover.
second printings that I wasn't. I was going to think about.
I
reading.
like
still
the
read
call.
Is it any good? Because I thought this would be something I could start fresh. I know it's like three issues in now, I think. But then I looked after I'd already bought it. I was like, oh shit, that's a second printing. But anyway.
The first print, that just the A cover of the
And then
one
like
number one episode is pretty.
like everyone else, every other comic book collector in the world, I picked up some copies of Predator Wolverine. I picked up the A cover and the two swipe homages. Yeah. I did not pick up the
Scotty.
Scotty Young, and I hear Lopez says that's going to be the one to get. So that's just
Don't listen to Lopez. Don't listen to Lopez.
Yeah. All right. So last week or a week before, maybe I announced that I had ordered from John Tyler Christopher the 9. It was either going to be the Boba Fett. Jeez, the Mandalorian negative space cover that he did. I ordered. It's either going to be it was a 9 of 9 or higher. So we're looking at a 9.9, a 9.9, or a 10. So I'm either, if it's not at least a 9.9, I'm really going to be pissed. But
shit in that slab and send it back to him.
Okay, it doesn't say on the
False
slip, so it looks
advertising.
like we are unwrapping it.
All right.
Didn't say on the packing
We're
slip.
gonna unwrap it anyways, right?
I was.
Hopefully the 9s aren't upside down. 6.6.
Will this be
No,
your
they
first
wrote it
9,
out.
9, or 10 that you own, Jedi?
This will be my very first. What did they like? They already showed me what it is, so I can tell by my expression I'm not like jumping through the roof. But it was a 9.9. It wasn't a 10. Damn it. Still a 9.9 though. Not
That's
bad. It's
9.9.
my first 9.9. I
Hey,
don't have any
You
others.
don't really see 10s anymore.
Yeah,
Wow. All right.
but yeah.
Nice.
All right. Let's see. Let me make myself small again. And we've got, I don't know how many we got in the drawing now. 14 entries in the drawing. We can give something away.
Sorry,
Say the 99. All right. Let's do another quick giveaway. And then we will get into Cheesecake Pinups and Pulp. So real quick, last chance before we do. What are we giving away this time? It's either going to be, it's one of Joe's. So it's either going to be the Deja Torres.
Yeah, it's a sway
Or the
sway cover, incentive cover, or a lot of 10 vintage Muscle Men.
All right, which one are you doing? Pick one, Joe.
Let's do the Muscle Men. We got 14.
All right, giving away the Muscle
highest
Men
so far.
All right, we got 14 entries, so you got until I minimize this screen and figure out how to get the other one up there. All right, give me a second. Here we go.
I'm gonna have to show you a trick about switching screens.
I need all the help I can get.
Draw again to the right.
Yeah, I got it now, Bruce. Thanks a lot.
Just saying.
Could have used your help earlier.
Yeah.
All right. All right, here we go. We are still at 14, so 14 it is. I always hit that wrong button. There we go. Spinning.
I'm back. What did I miss?
You went somewhere?
Oh, damn.
Edwin.
Edgar Aguilar?
Aguilar.
Edgar Aguilar.
So, Edgar, if you're still in the chat, congratulations, and reach out to Joe on IG at Joe's Doolin.
Yep, and you will get a wonderful package of 10 vintage Muscle Men.
Muscle Men. I used to have
Nice.
Show them again, because I don't know. You're getting some muscle.
Muscles.
Nice.
So that will be coming.
I don't
your
know
way.
why when you said Muscleman, I thought of the Blue Oyster.
Yeah, Blue Oyster.
The Willy Wonka video I sent Jedi the other day. It was a Willy Wonka Jedi. He's like negative.
Dom, you kind of slow. We're waiting on Joe to get back to do his thing here, but
What?
Dom kind of slowed down on sending me stuff to watch this week on IG.
I haven't seen a lot of stuff. I try to send you some funny stuff. Ooh, ready? You gonna do it? When?
Whenever you're ready.
We'll do it after this. Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't forget. We're gonna do it after this.
Me.
Did Joe say how long he was going to be? He's probably.
Nope, I'm here. Sorry, I was just grabbing something out of the box. I'm back.
All right.
Whose box?
Oh, wait a minute.
Yep, you're way out of order.
Hold your eyes. There we go.
All righty. So, if you guys like this segment, it'll come back. I'm sure it'll constantly be evolving, but I like to expose people to not only what we in the comics refer to as cheesecake, some leg art, some sexy girl covers, eye candy, but also some of the history behind pinup and pulp and some of the collecting around that as well. So let's look at some ladies. So I wanted to go through some quick recent sales. And this is going to show you some varied sales in terms of some higher end stuff, but also things that you can also find that are pretty accessible as well. So there were 2 copies of Weird Tales Pulp magazine, Margaret Brundage covers. That's some of the earliest Conan you'll ever see in your life, because she illustrated Weird Tales with the original Conan tales by the Conan creator. Yeah, back in the 30s. Beautiful pulps went for $900 each. You got some pinup calendars. These calendars are quite popular. You can find them on eBay. A lot of times you can find them very cheap as well. It all depends on the artist and how many pictures you're getting. In a lot of cases, these are, things you would see in a business somewhere back in the 60s. So the first one you have is kind of a Gil Elgren pinup where you get one picture and then you have the little pull-off calendars on the bottom for each month. And then the second one is actually a rigid tool calendar from 1952. So you actually had 12 months, 12 pinups, a different tool and a different pinup on each individual month, which is pretty sweet. And it's all George Petty pinups, which are quite premium. That went for $5.91.
You want to answer John Sanders' question? Are these things valuable because of the artist or the subject matter?
Both. I mean, normally the artists in these cases are famous pinup artists. Elgren, huge pinup artist, and you see his work, that's huge. Petty is probably one of the most famous pinup artists from that time. So a lot of times you can find a lot of their stuff because you could dig through old Life magazines and find, album covers and things like that, or, things that are being sold where there's George Petty art in it and stuff like that. So some of this stuff can be found very accessibly and kind of cheap. If you pop to the next slide, I just have pictures.
Well, we're going to answer AOA's question first. We are putting together a calendar for Grumpy Old Men, and it will be available via Rennavision. So there you go.
Exactly.
We think Don already has one out, but it's hard to find. But
it is hard to find. It's a rarity.
It's rare.
Yeah, you could pop into.
I was going to ask Joe, what's the best way to display these? If you want to both display a calendar and protect it, because it is, vintage at this point, I assume you don't just hang these on your wall with a tag.
I do. I mean, if they're advertisements, I could frame like the flat calendar, like the one in the middle. You could put in a frame that has just a slight gap.
I mean, they won't fit in like top loaders most likely, and they probably don't make top loaders for this.
No, but there's things you could throw it in a frame and it'll hold up fine. The only thing you really have to worry about is sunlight. If you're having this in a room or something like that where the sun's hitting it, they will fade pretty fast. But again, these calendars, you can find them a lot of times $20-$30. Yeah, and as you look through artists, there's Art Fram is my favorite pinup artist. He does famous panty drop pinups. Every one of his pinups is a girl whose panties are dropping in weird situations, like getting off the bus or bowling or at the grocery store. And it was just, he has a whole series of them from the 50s that are fantastic. And they're hilarious.
Why their panties keep falling off?
Why not? But it's a hilarious series of pinup stuff. So, you tend to find the ones you like, and that's the artist you kind of collect. If you go to the next page, I just got bigger pictures of these things that sold. The pulps, pulps you can throw in. I put mine in Golden Age Mylar. I have them up back behind me, up high. You just throw them in the backing board with a decent Mylar, and then probably never take them out again, because in most cases the pulps are so freaking brittle. It's because you're looking at something that's from the early to mid 1930s. So and it's square bound, and the paper isn't the best quality. So you get a lot of chipping and stuff like that. So all mine are up in Mylar, but we're going to be talking about
go so many directions with this. I mean, you could collect, obviously you can collect the cheesecake art, and or you could, collect the, if you just collect pages, because I assume pages are cheaper than buying, finding or maybe even pages are easier to find maybe than a whole calendar. I don't know. Collect your birth month or something like that, or.
I mean, the calendars like the one in the middle, where you kind of have like the pull off little calendar on the bottom. So you have one picture and then it has the, kind of the full calendar to rip off month by month. Those are pretty accessible. You could find those pretty cheap a lot. Like I said, it's all going to depend on the artist, the quality that it's in. So we can pop to the.
That's a good one.
The plums.
Oh boy.
We at Rennavision do not condone the sexual harassment of the panel.
So I kind of wanted.
Unless it comes from the panel.
Exactly.
I kind of wanted to run the gambit on this segment to start with, to try to hit a bunch of different areas to see what you guys like, and if we do this again, I'll kind of try to focus on that stuff. Olivia de Barons, I have her Torchy cover from 1986 there, Astro. It's very nice. So what I wanted to touch on, which we don't talk about too much, is Kickstarters. Kickstarters is a glorious place for Cheesecake. There's fantastic things that get funded all the time or are up for funding. A lot of really cool artists. And remember, a lot of artists that you love now, your Art Germs or your Adam Hughes and stuff like that. Adam Hughes used to do illustrations in Penthouse Comics. A lot of those people make fun of Xenoscope and stuff like that as comics, but a lot of really great artists used to put their stuff, and that's how they got their start. So it's a great place to see up and coming artists and kind of discover some new artists. And with the Kickstarters, a lot of times you will not only be exposed to possibly some new artists, but then every now and then some really great artists will pop something in, like that Pop Crush, the Adam Hughes that came out. That was a huge cover, and it was Pop Kill, and it was, if not the most recent one that came out, but the original one. Nobody was really paying attention to it because it was on Kickstarter, and it was a huge book. So you can find a lot of great stuff on Kickstarter. These are two recently funded projects that I like. Bam and Glam, this guy Richard Morgan. Both of these books are out of the UK. But Bam and Glam, his covers are absolutely gorgeous. I believe he has a Kickstarter up now where you can actually get issues 1 through 7. There's a ton of variants in there as well, but it's just, you discover new artists, and I don't know. I'm an artist guy. I find an artist I really like, and I just want to get all of their work. So I go for it like crazy. But this was a really nice one, and this one just ended, but there is another one he has up for a lot of the back issues of the Bam and Glam. And then there was this other project, Kill My Boyfriend, the Dennis Mahiri cover. I just liked it. It just had a good old school cover to it. I had never heard of this creator before. So yeah, some of these books, you give them a try. Maybe these people become famous. Maybe they don't. Maybe it's just art you like and throw in the PC. But there were two projects I liked. With the marketplace, just some of this I just kind of threw in for Jedi's benefit as well, like that double cola sign. But this Weird Tales, I haven't checked the price, but I know it was at $5,500 earlier in the week. This is possibly one of the more famous Margaret Brundage Weird Tales covers of all time. Beautiful pulp. Probably, I'm guessing, go for a little over that $5,500 there.
It's a $5,500 for each boob.
Yeah, Brundage's work is gorgeous. She worked in chalks and pastels, and for the 1930s, the stuff that she was delivering was amazing. Threw in this Power Girl Special #1, the Will Jack cover. There's two variants of this. There's a pouty version and a smiling version. The pouty version seems to go for more, but you could find it floating around for about.
Wait, which one is that? Is that the pouty? This one?
That's the pouty one, yeah. You can find it for about $85 in a 9/8 that's out there.
Didn't they do a convention foil of this one?
They might have. There's 8 million Power Girl variants. Oh, thank you, James. Sold for
What? Which- the
15,600.
Power Girl sold for that?
I know James is always on
Oh.
Heritage. Thank you very much.
No,
No, the Weird Tales sold for
Weird Tales.
15,600.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
No,
Damn.
you could still get this one in the middle for about
Oh, you got
85.
85 on there.
You can get it cheaper raw as well. And just to show the different types of things that you can buy from a collectible standpoint for this type of art. This is a double cola advertising sign from 1944 with a young Jedi Johnson in the middle.
Women love a man in uniform. They really, they do. Brewster knows what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
They love
Fleet
men in
Week.
uniform.
Everybody loves a little semen on the cover.
I just said that.
Sometimes you lose control. You don't know.
I wasn't going to let you down, Jed. I had to get a little something in there for you.
That's what she
You
said.
have a little something about Mary moment when you just don't know.
And again, some of these signs go for a grip. Some of the stuff you can find cheap, some of it, I'm not sure why some of it goes for as much as it does. But this sign went for $495. You can find other stuff pretty cheap. So the stuff runs the gambit. If you look for this stuff online, you can find stuff that you're gonna be like, this is beautiful, I love this, and it's $20. And you see something you're like, this is ugly as hell, and it's $2,500. But everything's everyone's personal taste.
Reef the Sea Forever reminded me with his comment about how I used to watch American Pickers. I used to love watching that show.
I wonder how many tetanus shots those guys have had to get.
Oh my God! I told my youngest son when I retired that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna travel and just hit all these, flea markets and these people's garages. He's like, yeah, get the fuck out of here. I ain't doing that.
All right, we can pop to the next slide. We're going to start getting, condition is everything, Cosmic One. You're talking about stuff from the 40s and 50s that in most cases was hanging in somebody's garage or, store or, somewhere. A lot of it's pretty beat up.
This is the only advertising sign that I have. It's not cheesecake or in any way, shape, or form, but it's got a great headshot on there of the root beer.
How old is that?
Hold it.
Cult Creamy?
This is an 80s. This is an 80s advertising.
Oh wow, it's in good shape. Looks like it's in good shape.
It is.
So now getting into some cheesecake in terms of comics of stuff that's kind of out there now or coming out. This Tarot Witch of the Black Rose 141 cover C. It's actually a photo cover, but it was definitely touched as well. And I mean that in the artistic sense, not in the that sense. But it is, and Tarot Witch of the Black Rose tends to be, the books don't tend to always do too much, but Jim Ballant has some really, really beautiful covers that come out of that stuff. And again, those open gate folding covers are quite pretty to look at. Dark Spaces Hollywood Special 2. It's a 10 copy. Danny, it just has a very nice kind of film noir-y type feel. There's a non-black and white trade of this as well that's in color. It's just the idea of kind of this is kind of to also show you the gambit that this stuff runs across. You can have things that kind of lean into the film noir. You can have things that lean into the good girl art. You can have things that lean into the horror. Everything kind of has its own subgenre and niche. So it's a nice wide swath of things that it covers. No, these are all these here are comics. Tarot Witch of the Black Rose is just a that's back front.
Are these current books that you can go and get? Or are these like
these are these are all the Tarot Witch of the Black Rose just came out, but the rest are all coming out within the next month or so. So they're still accessible, they're still findable on pre-order and things like that. The Supergirl special one, the Will Jack cover, I go back to Will Jack. I just love his he just has very kind of classic good girl art feeling covers. So if you don't feel like shilling out for the Power Girl, just get this, and it'll be a lot cheaper. it's also a very sharp cover.
The Vampirella versus Superpower. I've seen that before. Bruce, did you have that on your Monday show?
Yeah, Red 5 had that up on his list too.
Yeah, I thought. Okay, I knew I'd seen
it before. It's a Jay Lee cover, and Jay Lee just gets better and better and better with what he's putting in and what he's putting out there. And I just love this cover. I love Vampirella covers in general, but so many have this kind of the same composition of her. It's nice to see something with a little bit of a different composition to it.
I saw that cover. I first thing I thought was Something's Killing the Children.
Well, Jay Lee.
Yeah.
Jay Lee did that early cover. Something is killing the children.
He has his G.I. Joe, so he has some G.I. Joe versus Transformers covers were really good.
His Rocketeer cover that he did for the Dave Stevens Kickstarter.
That was a good cover.
Was possibly one of the most beautiful Rocketeer covers I've ever seen in my life.
I love Rocketeer.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and
hey, if you're not checking out Bruce Fur's Kingdom of Nerds show on Monday, they do every Monday you do an FOC segment.
Yes.
I really enjoy it. Even before I was on the show, I would watch it just for that, because if you're like me, I don't always know, because I like stuff handed to me a lot of times. So I was too lazy to go out and do the research and say, hey, what's coming out on FOC, blah, blah, blah. And tuned in to Bruce Fur's Monday show on Kingdom of Nerds, and they just serve it all up to you on a platter. So check them out.
Yeah, I'm too lazy to go look too. I wait for Red to do his list.
Yeah, Red 5, he gets it all together for us.
Yep. Some other good ones that are coming soon. I love this Van Helsing Bonded by Blood Ivan Tao cover. It's just a hot cover.
Big boobs too. Jeez.
And a lot of these books come out when you're down to a cover D of a book. I don't know how many stores are really ordering all the way down the line of all the different covers. So sometimes you pick these up and they're kind of short ordered, and it works out. Still stuck with the military theme for you there, Jedi. Grim Fairy Tales has Armed Forces Appreciation covers. I did not put the Navy one in here because, truthfully, the Navy one was not that great of a cover. But the Marine Reyes cover and the Ignacio No Army cover were pretty nice. Those will be coming out soon
birthday,
as well.
November 10th. When does this come out? Is this?
It's probably close to around that time. And Hack Slash, everyone loves Hack Slash. This is the back to school. Let's see, Zoe Thorogood cover, which is just a fun cover.
Nice.
And that's what's kind of in the marketplace. And briefly, I just wanted to talk about, if I can talk about artists every week, it would be nice. I would like to hear, in the chat, what you all would like to hear and see and talk about, whether it be an artist or a character or, a specific type of collectible. That'd be great. In honor of that $15,000 Weird Tales sale from of the Margaret Brundage book, I figured I would talk about Margaret Brundage a bit. She is known as the Queen of Pulps. She literally, without Margaret Brundage, I don't know if you would have had a Frank Frazetta. She is, again, she's responsible for some of the earliest Conan illustrations. When Howard was writing Conan originally, the original stories, she was the one to illustrate those covers, and he was smitten by her covers that she did. She did a total of 66 covers of Weird Tales. Most of them all go for a grip. And, her covers kind of went from maybe like 1932 to about 42 in Weird Tales. but most of the work was from 35, 36, 37 was the heaviest work. She actually made $90 a cover, which I thought was kind of impressive. For, I mean, the work she did was amazing. But we're talking in the 30s. She was making $90 a cover, so I thought that was pretty cool. She was a true trailblazer. She started this what was called the Dill Pickle Society, which was it was like a social club and society to help advance minorities and women into getting better representation into the arts.
Nice.
In Chicago. So she pushed hard in the industry. Unfortunately, she took a bit of a beating once the comic codes and stuff like that came in, and they kind of started to crack down a bit on the sauciness of the art. So if we pop to the next slide, I just have a couple slides of some of her best work, so you can kind of see some of the beautiful things that she accomplished, because again, these are some of the most amazing art in pulp or comic or anything that was done. And again, from the 30s, her influence goes far and deep into the comic world and the pulp world. If you pop to the next one, I know James has the homage of the virgined homage of the of one of those last covers that came out as well. But again, it's amazing artist. If you ever get a chance to look at her stuff, see her stuff, bid on her stuff, find her stuff somewhere, pulps are kind of weird. It's an area that I just kind of got into a couple years ago in terms of I like old science fiction and stuff like that, and I like a lot of the covers that are out there. But pulps are it's a weird market. Sometimes they're weird things you can find at antique stores, thrift stores, weird places, because people look at them and they're like, well, it's not some famous magazine, it's not a comic book. They don't really know how to classify it sometimes. So it gets tossed in with other used books, or because some of them are beat up a bit, they just get tossed around. So sometimes you can find them. They're always for sale on eBay. They're always for sale on Heritage. There's definitely a lot of marketplaces that are out there. But again, great writers in these, and some of the best art that you'll ever see. That's our Cheesecake Corner for the week. Like I said, guys, I'd love to know which direction you guys would like to take it. I know someone had mentioned Dave Stevens in the chat, so I'll just hold up a couple Dave Stevens covers for them if you throw me up there, Jedi, because I like to please the whims of the chat. So we got a
Johnny Quest. Nice
Johnny Quest, Dave Stevens.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
We got a nice Crossfire, Dave Stevens, Marilyn Monroe homage there.
Nice.
And I'll throw up one more just because it cracks me up. And a little Hawaiian homage there for Jedi.
Blue Hawaiian.
I like Elvis.
Yeah, I love Dave Stevens covers. They're fantastic.
I listen to Elvis, believe it or not. That's one of my not a big Beatles fan. I like Elvis.
Yeah, and it's just a great cover.
Awesome.
Nice.
All right. Appreciate that, Joe. Yeah, let us know in the comments if you enjoyed that, or hit us up on IG. And Joe would be happy to do a part 2 of that.
I'd love to talk about Bruce Timm, Master. That would be fantastic. Because I do love me some Bruce.
All
Timm.
right. You ready, Bruce?
Sure. Before I do that, I want to say I am very close to 150 subs. If I can get 150 subs this show, I will give away this Starfire Wheeljack cheesecake cover.
Oh, nice.
Very
How
shiny.
many subs do you need?
I only need one.
You need one more sub?
I need one sub.
Holy
Jedi
shit.
Junior. Get him in there.
He's
No, yeah, I
already
think he
there.
already subbed. He said he already did.
Here's the link in the chat. If I get one more sub by the end of the show, I'll give away that cover.
All right.
All right.
I'm going to hold you to it. All right. So Bruce Fur opened up a box on his the other show earlier this evening, but he was kind enough to save a CGC unwrapping opening box reveal box for us on this show. So
Let's make the magic happen.
That's it.
Where the magic happens.
keep throwing those hashtag get offs in the chat to enter for the next giveaway, which is going to be the graded 8.5, but still graded and signed Mike Mayhew X23 cover. Correct.
And also, cheesecake cover too. Biggest female.
I don't know.
All right. First up, it's a 9-2. Bastards.
Ah,
Ugh.
Oh,
Still though, I mean,
I know.
collection.
Well, the white one. That's,
9 anything.
that's a.
Yeah.
I don't know if we consider that a ghost or not, but that's a big
I
book.
pressed the hell out this book. Still got a 9-2. Bastards. Next up, one of my favorite books to collect when I can find them. This is a ghost in high grade. There's probably only 14 between 9.8 and 9.6.
Here it is. I like the ad.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, nice.
There you
Love
go.
your DCU variants.
I love my DCU. There's only, what, 4 9.8s of this?
Got to be a tough cover. That's got.
It is. That black spine is insane.
How much did you press that? Christopher?
I pressed this for a week. Probably like 6 or 7 times before I sent it in.
Damn.
Next up, another 9.6. This is even probably rarer than that one.
Oh, nice. Hey, listen, I'll take 9.6s all day. I don't care.
Yeah, I'll take a 9.6.
Hey, with the DCU variants,
Yeah.
you take what you can get at that point. If you're getting high 9s, you're happy.
Yeah.
Were these from the package that you got from the twice a month bookshop?
Yes. I paid $100 for 2 DC collectors packs. One was Doomsday, and the other one was Funeral for a Friend. And the guy gave it to me for $100 for both of them.
John wants to know what do you use to press? Do you have a book press or?
I press myself. I use
No, the book.
clamshells.
Oh,
What do you use for the
clamshell.
book? Oh,
Another 9.6. Another hard to find DCU variant.
Ah,
what is that one?
That's Man of Steel number 20.
Oh, well, I've ever seen that cover.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm only missing one from the Funeral for a Friend
Funeral for a Friend.
DCUs. It's gonna be a pain in the ass to find.
you'll find it. Don't worry about it.
Is it the black one
And
with the coffin that you're looking for?
yes, were they all standing?
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. It's gonna be hard to
And 9.4. I knew it was going to get a 9.4 or 9.2. There was some
Hmm.
color rubbed by the staples, but I'll still take a 9.4 in this.
find. Oh,
Nice.
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 I like
Nice.
that cover.
These black covers, bastards.
Yeah.
Oh,
And that is it for now.
nice.
Those are really nice. So what do you display those? Or are you just going to put them away somewhere? Do you have like
What?
do you have a wall that you put those things up on, Brewster? Do you show those off?
Yeah, when I'm home. Not home right now. That's why I have a different
Oh, okay.
background.
Oh, I got it.
Is that a second print? Is that considered a second print because it's got the purple on it?
They won't label these DC multi packs, what they call them. Like this one is this is a 4th print.
Fourth print. Oh wow.
Fourth
Okay.
print. The Man of Steel is a 2nd print. The Adventures of Superman 499 is the 3rd print. And the Supergirl Adventures well, Action Comics 686 is a second print. So look out for those Roman numerals on the DCs from the 90s. Some of them are very rare.
Yeah.
All right, so
Well
we're going
done,
to do
Bruce.
this giveaway real quick. This is a X-Men #1 from 2021 by Mike Mayhew cover, Virgin cover, X23, double signed actually by Gary Dugan, who I think was the he did the story for this run, and of course Mike did this cover. It says signed and sketched because Mike does a little on some of his signatures. He does like a little circle around his name, so they call that a sketch. Dugan has a terrible signature. Nothing to do about that. But,
I love the Dugan signature.
it's awful. I told on one of Mike Mayhew's streams, I told him he really needs to help Dugan with his signature because it's terrible. He just laughed.
Just help him by not signing it on the book.
All right, so that is the giveaway. We have 14 entries of eligible, I guess we'll say. So if you are the winner, congratulations in advance, and hit me up on IG. And here we go.
Oh, leftover.
There you go, Zaggy. You were complaining you never win anything.
There you go, Zag.
Hit me up on IG. You know where I live there, and send me your address, and I'll get those out early next week. Congratulations again.
Congrats.
One more giveaway left, unless it lands on Styx, and then I guess we have another one. But right now I think it's time to do a comic review.
Yes.
So let me get set up for that real quick because I'm not set up for it. Talk amongst yourselves.
We always enjoy your comic reviews. It's become
it's
quickly becoming my favorite part of the show.
Well, I appreciate that. It's this one was kind of hard. It wasn't. I don't know. They seem like these things are going to be so good, and then I was a little disappointed. I'll get into it as we go through this. I guess they can't all be winners, but this came out, I guess, not this past week, but the week before. Creepshow #1. This is volume 2 of #1, I think it is. So this is by Image, who I guess no longer Dark Horse. Image has the rights to it. Lots of covers for this thing. The big cover here, it's obviously the big image is the main or the A cover, I believe. If it says EV, those are, from what I could tell, those were exclusives. And then you got the San Diego Comic-Con is the black and white. And 1 in 10, which I think is the coolest one, is I believe a connecting cover. There's going to be connecting covers that coming with that as the others. The one that I don't have labeled, I assume that's a C cover. It really didn't say. It just listed the author's name. It didn't say if it was A, B, or C. So
that 1 in 10 was moving too. It was selling.
I like it.
Pretty
I like it a lot.
It's cool to have I like connecting covers for stuff like this. I think it's fun.
All right, the first one is there's 2 stories in here. The first one's called Make Your Choice, and of course this is Creepshow. So we got the Creepster. Basically talking about people loving their children. Do they love them because they love them, or do they you just love the idea that you're supposed to love your kids, etc., etc. I don't really. Well, I expected this to have something to do with the story, but it really maybe a little bit. I don't know. Story. This is kind of a funny story in a way. So the story starts off with this couple in their house. The lady's cooking something. The guy is taking a shit. And he's struggling, and he looks down in the toilet, and there's a baby down there. He's cracked out a baby.
It's written by Garth Ennis. You have to expect to be shocked.
Yeah. I should have said that. Yeah. So yeah, he crapped out a baby, and he's like, "What the fuck?" And he's like, goes to the tub and starts throwing up, and there's a baby in the tub now. So he threw up a baby too. That's weird. That doesn't happen too often. and his wife comes in there. I love that his wife is carrying a pair of tongs when she comes in there. I thought that was, I don't know if that was messaging in there or what. But anyway, she comes in there and is like, what the hell is going on? You're screaming like a bitch. And he's like, you don't see that? And she's like, I don't see anything, dude. What are you on? You're like, and the guy's like, whoa, and then he's like, well, I'm going to go out and have a meal with the boys because you're being like a dick to me and stuff. So he's driving, and suddenly, I don't know if he burps or what, but there's a baby on a steering wheel. And the baby keeps saying, feed me, clothe me, raise me.
Jesus.
So he goes to he's eating with his buddies, and I don't know if he lets one slip or what, but the guy's like, did you just trust a fart? He's like, yeah, never trust a fart, dude. That'll ruin your life. So he's like, you're right. I need to go take a shit or something because I got the gurgle guts or something going on. So he goes in there and he pulls down his britches, and there's a baby in his skivvies. There's a baby in his underwear.
All over him too.
Oh, it's crazy. It's the craziest thing. Next thing you know, he's in church, and the preacher is preaching, and this guy is like, I don't know what exactly the preacher's preaching, but the guy is like mumbling to himself. He's like, about pro-life and thou shalt not kill. You're a bunch of sinners if you do this, exactly. And next thing you know, I don't know if he burps or what or hiccups, but there's a baby on his Bible just sitting there. But he's the only one who can see it. So he goes, I don't know, I think they're back home now. And he's like talking to his wife. He's like, why is this happening to me? I'm a good person. I'm the first one that's out there. Like you said, Enos, right? He's like, I'm the guy out there, first one protesting these abortion clinics and stuff. I don't know why this is happening to me. And his wife's like, dumbass, you're the only one seeing this. I just think you're nuts. I don't know what. So anyway, he still trying to figure out what's going on. I put that picture of his kids in there for a little bit of foreshadowing. And oh, that's right. Hang on. Yeah. So he's like, his wife's like, yeah, he tells his wife, he goes, you don't see anything, Carol, because you suck. And he's like, who's at the door? It's late or some shit like that. And he opens the door, and there's like a bunch of dead babies out there now. He has totally flipped his wig. He is out. And he's like, what the hell's going on? And they're like, feed us, take care of us, blah, blah. And he's like, so then he's like really hitting in that, this is like karma or something coming back to him. He's like, I didn't do anything wrong. I told those people to burn that clinic, but I didn't. I might have made them do it, but I wasn't there. I didn't actually do anything. And they're like, yeah, you did enough. And they kept saying the word. They're like, Jessica, ooh, all haunty like Jessica. And he's like, one time, it was one time. He's like, what do you mean? He's like, one time, it would have ruined me if I hadn't done it, and it would have destroyed my reputation. She had to get the procedure. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, you see what's coming now, right? He goes, what choice? The babies are like, what choice do you have? Ooh. And the baby, I didn't have a choice. She was like, I had to take her to a place where they wouldn't recognize me because I couldn't just take her anywhere, because I guess if he went to the clinic, they would know him because he's a regular outside with a stick or something. And he's like, and she's like, how did she, Jessica, really get pregnant? Don't give me that horse shit about the quarterback of the football team either.
No.
And he's like, oh my God. He goes, I had to. She was possessed by a demon sent here to tempt me. I couldn't help it. Her sweet innocence seduced me, blah, blah, blah. And the wife, you can tell, like, oh, okay, shit's about to hit it. And she's like, how could you, blah, blah, blah. Uh-oh, she's got a gun. And she's like, put that fucking thing, pow. She shoots him. And then we get the creepster back saying, looks like Carol performed a little procedure of her own. Ooh. She executed something her choice. Good night. And yeah, that's the end of number one.
That's a Garthina story.
Wow.
Yeah. You okay, Don?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They started off pretty hot. They started off pretty hot in this book.
Yeah.
They didn't ease you into it.
Yeah, jumped right in. All right. Next story is called Fossil Record. the writer on this one's Phil Hester.
Okay.
And basically it starts off with a funeral in a graveyard of the main character's mother. And he's like reading, they've like the preacher and stuff, he's like finished doing the eulogy and all this, but now the son gets up and he's like reading some poetry of something nobody cares about, something he found online or something. I don't know. The words of Gottlieb or something, whoever that is. And the dad, I assume it's the dad. The dad's like, stop reading it. And he like walks towards him and he clumsily falls into the open grave. And the dad's like, way to go, douche. Like, for God's sakes, imagine mom, she's rolling in her grave under you because you're in her grave. And he goes back to the geology hall, I guess at the university. And he's like, I should have known. I shouldn't have wasted Hendrick's poetry on those dumbasses. They don't understand anything. They didn't go to college. And they were just like, all those theories just wasted on them dummies. And then he like turns around and there's this, what the fuck? And then he's like, oh, and then this lady turns on the lights. He goes, relax, dude, change your shorts. It's just a model of this scientist that this guy, I guess, idolizes and studies or whatever. Professor Borges or something like that. And they're like, he's like, oh, okay, so I feel dumb. And she goes, I realize your mother's illness was hard, but yada yada yada, nothing this semester. Your students, I think he must be like a professor, or like maybe something like a student professor or something. And she's like, your students, you're falling behind, blah, blah, blah. And he goes, but Professor Borges, I have been working on something important. And he shows her this picture of like this bug or something. It's got some holes in it. And he's like, yeah, something about like when creatures die, they don't actually decay. They're eaten by something. Some predator out there eating on corpses and these large organisms and stuff and a bunch of science stuff and nerds. Yeah, they're nerds.
Nerds.
By the way, I'll take a short intermission. Bruce, for Revenge of the Nerds is going to be my movie this Monday, so just go ahead and write that down.
Fantastic choice.
Yeah, that's a
by
great
the
movie.
way. Fantastic.
All right,
choice.
and then so they go on, or like Hendrix only theorized about these predators, blah blah blah. We don't know if it's true. He was kind of a madman, etc., etc. He looks like a man. He looks like a serial killer in that picture they show.
He does.
And they're like, "What's he up to now?" or something. Oh man, he's out here in this barn. He's just digging holes, looking for something. And he said, the lady's like, I just put his food here, and he comes up and eats it when he gets hungry. He doesn't even wash his hand because he's disgusting. And so he's like, oh, I'll take his food down there. And there he is. He's down there with a pickaxe, like picking dirt and stuff. And he's like, hey, and they start talking. And he goes, oh, you like my work? He goes, yeah, then we're buddies now. So why don't you come down here and help me? I can dig this hole faster. And he's like, okay, that sounds good. So he starts climbing down. But then the professor dude like touches his leg because he's a freak or something. I don't know. He's probably just trying to help him, but who knows? And he's like, don't touch me, because maybe he'd been touched before. I don't know. And he freaked out and he fell. And he knocked the pickaxe into the professor and killed him.
What?
Oh,
And then the next thing you know, the professor gets up because I guess he's zombie. I don't know, man. He's zombie eyes just like that or something. I don't know. And he's like bites him on his arm and he's like, you son of a bitch. And he's like, get back. We're going to fight now. And he like hits him in the skull with a pickaxe and knocks his eye out.
What the hell?
Yeah, it's crazy. And he's getting out and he's like, oh, well, I got bit. I better put some Bactine on that. It's going to get nasty. And he leaves out and he's like, holy crap, what's going on out here? This is where it gets like, I don't understand how this happened. He goes out and the lady that was just there, the barn lady, she's been like mummified and eaten up with these vines things, kind of like The Last of Us. That fungus is kind of what this reminded me of. And so he's like, oh God, I got to get to the cemetery because I don't want this fungus vine to get my mama, even though she's dead already. He's nuts. And he gets in the car and the fungus lady's behind him and she's like, boo. And he's like, ah. So he's like driving and driving and I don't know, he runs off the road or into the cemetery or something. I don't know. I skipped ahead a little bit. and he's in a cemetery, and he's like, "Oh shit, the zombies are already here, the vine zombies." And he runs to his mama's grave, and his mama's hand jumps up through the dirt like Carrie style, and gives him a kiss with a stick in the vine through his head, and kills him. And then we get the creepster again saying, "It was all in his head." Ooh.
Ooh.
My favorite part was when the father called him a douche.
So the next ones are coming out in about a month. They're going to get volume 2 of this thing. It's going to be The Man with No Eyes and Keep It Down. I don't know if we want to keep reading this thing. These things are kind of dumb, but I guess we can keep doing
I like these horror flicks.
Like
it's the Halloween coming, the Halloween time of year, baby.
Yeah, you can see the one looks like the one is a connecting. Yeah, it's the connecting cover. The purple one, the one on the right there, is probably the connecting cover.
It's probably the 110.
It's pretty cool. But
yeah, the only thing nice about anthologies is we're not following a continual story, so you could always pick them up at any time, and not have to worry about it being issue 5 and nobody has read 1 through 4.
Nice.
All right.
Yep.
All right, and where were we? What's next, Dom? Is it time? Unless somebody has a package they want to open, we will jump into. You want to do the final giveaway now, or you want to jump into collectibles and do it after?
Package real quick, and then you can do the final giveaway.
All right, go ahead. Dom's going this package. We're going to do the final giveaway, and then we'll get into collectibles.
So, I guess you know what this is, right?
Graded book.
I'm learning.
I'm going back and reading. Yeah, he gave a poo-poo birth. Yeah, that was cool.
I like those stories.
You a toilet baby.
A toilet baby. Yeah, so got a 9.8. I definitely have to get the artist autographed 9.8 eventually, but Watermelonians.
Nice.
Nice.
Who's the artist?
This is what's his name? Kirkham.
Who?
Kirkham.
That's Kirkham.
Oh, Kirkham. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. I thought all Kirkham did was battle damage. I didn't know he actually did. Right?
Yeah.
That's all right. Pretty cool.
No, that's a sharp cover.
I like
I like it because Boba pops with all the
Virgin. The Virgin cover is really nice on this.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time. Let me put Joe up here on the big screen so he can show everybody what they're in store for, what they have a shot at winning.
It's a Sway Sway, Deja Thoris line art incentive. Figure since we talked about some cheesecake, might as well give away some cheesecake.
Yeah.
And
Nice.
And Sway had that nice incentive that was hot last week. So,
all right, we've got 13 entries. We've been averaging about 13 all night, so that's good. So this is the final one, unless it happens to land on Styx Boy. Then, if it lands on Styx Boy, we're going to spin it. How's it? If it lands on Styx Boy, we're going to spin it again, and they get Joe's book and that, right?
Correct.
Is that what I'm following? Okay, so
Correct.
this is indeed the grand prize. So here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Big money, big money, big money.
No whammies.
Phil.
Phil.
hey, Phil.
Phil
Congratulations, Phil.
He got his in last.
He did. He was the last one. Good.
He was the last
Yeah,
one.
it's perfect. Perfect timing. Congratulations, Phil. Get hit up Joe on IG, and he will. Joe is like, I thought I got packages out fast. I bet Joe has that shit out tomorrow. Joe is
Yeah, I do. I know. I normally try to if I can. If I get addresses, I try to get it out Saturday. Congrats, Phil. AOA, if you're still in the chat, if you wouldn't mind throwing up my IG in the chat for both, well, I guess for Phil, Jeffrey, and Edwin as well. Just contact me on IG. It's just at Joe's Dueling. Give me your address.
You're holding that up, Styx. Are you
and
holding that up for a reason?
Run it again. Let's give this away.
You're gonna
there
give it
we
away?
go.
All right.
There you go.
That's
Run
what
it
we
again.
like to
Give this
see.
away.
That's what we like to see.
Alrighty.
Get this out the door.
So this is go ahead, Styx. Tell them what it is while I pull
This
this
is
thing back up.
a 9.6, the Sentry number 4.
Yeah, nice.
Now what happens if it lands on you?
You give a double prize, double whammy.
Give us another slab. All right, here we go. All right, we got 12 people in this one. Good luck, everybody. Here we go. Sam!
Sam!
Damn.
There you go.
Sam.
There you go.
Sam, thanks for
Congratulations,
watching.
Sam.
I thank everyone for watching us and coming back each week to watch a couple old guys talk about the stuff that we like to talk about.
Speak for
Exactly.
yourself, old man.
So I will say, hopefully, if someone threw the hashtag get off in the chat and then they had to go do something else, hopefully they'll come back and catch up to see if they won or not. If not, I don't know. We will determine a suitable time, and I don't know. We may try to give these things away again if no one claims them for those that aren't in the chat and claim right away. So.
Excuse me, Jedi.
Yeah, what's up?
I have officially passed 150 subs.
Bam!
Hey,
All right, hang on.
Let's try it again.
This is indeed a special night, and we appreciate Bruce for contributing to our giveaways tonight to celebrate 500 views last week. We hope to do it again next week. All right, I can't talk and think at the same time. There you go, Bruce. Bruce.
That's what?
Bruce Wayne, Brucifer.
Bruce Almighty, Bruce from Morningstar, Bring Up Light.
And when you
Nice.
move that, when you move the cover around, it looks like you're shaking a butt.
It is. Is it lenticular?
Yeah.
No.
No, it's not. It's like when you move it, you see like the body. It looks.
What character is that supposed to be? Help me out.
That's Starfire.
Starfire.
Okay. Nice. Very nice.
Teen Titans. Teen Titans.
Well, she's not a teen anymore.
Not with that cover.
I'll get you.
All
I'll get you the
right,
IG address. I'm hopping into the chat here in a second.
All right, final spin. This is for Brucifer's giveaway. I say now to land on Styx. Malloy.
Hey, there you
There
go.
you go.
Congratulations, D. Malloy.
Who won?
Regular, and we appreciate you.
D. Malloy.
Yay! Let me put my if I could find it.
Okay, guys, I threw my IG there in the chat for you guys that won.
There you go.
All right.
Oh, AOA's not with us anymore. He
Yeah, man. I feel left out. I don't have a giveaway.
we're gonna be giving things away next week too. I hope.
But next week, I got some.
Help us out with that.
Yeah.
Next week, I got some.
Like I said, anytime I'm on, I'm happy to give stuff away. I appreciate you guys spending time with us on a Friday. So,
My IG's in the
the least
chat
we could do is
for-
give you some stuff.
D. Malloy? Hit me up on IG.
I guess I should throw my IG in the chat since everybody else is.
Yeah, we're dummies. We always forget to have a slide that has our IG handles on there.
Yeah, I should put my ID in the chat too, so I can have future people who win.
I'll do it for you, Tom. I just
Yeah.
found. Since we all got wrenches now. Thanks, Pete.
They have a photo behind you. Which one?
Phil, you won mine, so you could. This is Joe's Doolin. You can reach out to Joe's Doolin. So Jeffrey Drake, Edwin Aguilar, and Phil, you guys can you three of you can reach out to me at Joe's Doolin on IG. And if you look through the chat, it's in there. Just reach out to me with your address, and I'm pretty fast about getting stuff out. Whenever it goes out, I'll shoot you a picture of the package and the tracking number.
All right, let's. We got about 40 slides of collectibles, and we'll get through these. We do have a meme this week.
Yep.
And then we'll see what happens after that. All right, first we'll do comics. This has kind of become a regular thing that we do here, where we choose which one we would rather have. We can only pick one, which we would rather have. Going to stay with Star Wars. Would you want the Miko Sayan? If I'm saying that right.
That thing That thing sold out in a hot. It wasn't even 8 o'clock yet. It sold out.
It limited to 500.
Is it?
So yeah, like Dom said, if you get it, you have to get it on secondary market probably.
Yep.
And or would you want the JTC
Negative space.
Darth Maul negative space? Dom, which one are you liking?
Oof.
Yeah, Darth Maul.
I like the Darth Maul.
I like
You know what?
I like Maul color covers.
I know I like the Maul cover too. I like the Maul cover, but that High Republic, I like the black and white. I like the way it looks.
It is nice.
It is nice. They're both nice covers.
JTC.
Yeah.
Yep. Maul.
It's hard to pass. I always have a hard time passing up a Maul cover.
I'm taking the Miko.
I'm with Bruce for. I'm taking the Miko on this one. I believe, even though she looks a little different, that this is what's her name, Maggie, or from High Republic.
What's her name?
I forget all the High Republic names.
I have a Aja cover.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I have the cover on that one as well, which is
starts with an M, I think. But yeah, I'm going to take this one. I'll take
nice. I tell you what, those are.
Styx, did you say which one you wanted?
I'll take them all.
The Maul.
Okay. What are you saying, Dom?
I'm telling you, those are two banger covers right there. I'm telling you, those are really Star Wars fans. You have these graded, get the black and white graded 9/8 autographed, and then you get the Maul autographed, both.
Yeah, the Maul. I looked at the Maul and I like it. Don't get me wrong. And then I started saying, well, do I like it really, or is it just red and black just pop? It's one of those colors that just like really pop when they're together, or am I just drawn to the red and the black? I think it's drawn pretty well too, though. I mean, this is his upper body anyway. That's your negative space, right? So it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I'm worn out of negative space variants. After a while, they all look the same to me.
I was, but I kind of think this one's kind of sharp.
It is sharp. You know what? I'm gonna change. I'm going for the Miko. So
No, not allowed to.
why not?
No, I'm joking.
I can.
No, I like sketch covers. I
do like that cover.
I'm a little different than a lot of people don't like sketch covers. I actually kind of like them. So
I like when it's like this and it's a sketch cover. That's nice.
I think the sketch works for this because there's so much detail in the sketching of this cover.
It's sold out. Let's see how much is going on for eBay right now. Let's check.
All right, well, Dom does that.
Yeah.
Actually, Dom, if you want to do that real quick, I need to take a.
Go ahead.
I'll be right back. You got to keep talking about this.
You got to go poo-poo.
You don't have another slide for us to move to.
You might have a little baby in there. You gotta be careful. A little baby might be in there. Let me see.
No, but they keep crapping out these negative space covers. People keep buying them. You're gonna get a Spider Boy negative space. You have the Thanos one coming out with the Silver Surfer series.
Not bad.
Didn't the Thanos one just come out?
Oh, not bad at all. Yeah.
A lot of people.
They're doing the second print where it's
ago.
negative space, where it's actual space.
So
not.
One is for $59.
Mm-hmm.
One is for $64.99, $64.99, $78.88. The $59 one is the best one.
Don will be buying everyone on the panel a copy.
You got it.
Thank you, Don.
You got it.
Thank you, Don.
This type of guy. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.
Yeah, I saw a few guys on few of the discords I'm in saying that Thanos cover, they were afraid to touch it. They thought it was gonna fall apart. That's how
Really?
bad the paper is.
Ooh, don't like that.
Having a Spider-Punk issue again.
Probably.
Yeah.
Well, that happened with that.
Woo! Thank you.
Maestro,
Thank you.
So,
And yes, I did wash my hands. All right.
so
Here we're
Jedi,
back.
$80.
Just keep a bucket
I
under
knew,
the
Joe.
desk.
The highest $80. The lowest $59.
I got a Gatorade bottle in here.
Yeah.
Jedi,
Make sure it has a wide opening.
That's why you use the Gatorade bottles.
You would have to, Christopher.
Yeah.
So $80 for the highest and $59 for the lowest on that cover. The sedan.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Not bad.
Yeah, I had to do that before I went to the next slide, Joe, because I know the next slides are Funko.
Oh. Yeah,
You
don't
guys
leave
are
me.
not
Don't
gonna
leave me with that shit show.
Oh, jeez.
Hey
You will
man,
embrace one day.
Christopher did a Funko Pop segment just for Dom on his show earlier today, the other show, and Dom's face lit up. I haven't seen Dom that happy.
Now it's my time to shine.
If no one watched the show, this is what I showed. One of the both sticker variants, and they are both for sale. This one being it's going for like 400. I'm looking for 250, and this one is going for almost 1,000. I'm looking for 600. Anybody on there?
Rex, right? We just saw Rex too last
Rex.
week, right? So.
You know, it's funny when I was putting together those slides. I was picking pops, thinking, what would Dom buy?
Dom wouldn't buy.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
like
it'd probably be easier to have an elimination list than.
Yeah, I think so.
that's like throwing a dart at the side of a barn. Dom, you're gonna hit.
Eventually, man. All right, let's go.
All right, Dom, let's hit it.
All right, so we're gonna have a Funko Shop exclusive, Diamond collection, Santa Jack and Christmas Sally for Nightmare Before Christmas. A nice little Christmas theme, Disney flavor, Nightmare Before Christmas pops are dropping.
And this is a Funko exclusive available
Funko's here,
only
two-pack.
on their website, right?
Yep.
There you go.
Don't know when it's gonna drop. It'll drop soon. So this is dropping soon in Hot Topic. Glow in the Dark. Visit Viesia?
No.
Vesna?
Back there.
Stranger Things, and at the back, you have the next wave of Stranger Things pops. You know, I think a lot of people kind of got lost with the Stranger Things, like lost interest because it got pushed back because of everything that was going on. And the kids are now older. They're in the college now. When they first started, they were in grammar school.
Yeah, it's easy to get lost. It's easy to remember where it's not easy for me anyway to remember where the last season left off and the new one started. I always have to try and figure out what's going on again when I watch Stranger Things. But I don't that Vecna, I don't even remember that. Was that the big bad in the last
season?
Yeah,
Last
it's
season,
bad.
the last season that dropped, there was
all right.
yeah. So
Looks like
cool.
a half-eaten hot dog.
It don't look good. It looks weird.
you're gonna have another Eddie too. Another Eddie. Where he's playing.
Is that the baby
the
from
puppets.
the Tales from the Crypt? Peep show.
Right? It looks like the baby, right?
Yeah.
Jessica.
Chloe.
Go get Garfinis to sign that pop.
Child support. Where is it?
Child support.
So Funko's having a glow in the dark Eric Draven, the Crow. You know, is coming out another one. The Crow pops are pretty cool. You know, if you're into the Crow,
Yeah.
few of them so far.
Crow fans, I think Crow fans, if you are a Crow fan, I mean they're one of those kind of like horror fans and Star Wars fans where they'll spend the money.
They would.
I think to get. And it's not like there's a lot of Crow
Yeah, there's
stuff
not.
that comes out every day either. So
Yeah, so this is coming out soon. I don't know when. This is pretty cool. So they're dropping this Spider-Man 252. Well, the first new Spider-Man, the rumors are true. New Spider-Man was the first, supposedly the first symbiote, well, black costume. But I already have the 300 and the Venom Lethal Protector. I'm might get this because it kind of the trifecta of the Venom with symbiote. I like it. And then Target is getting the Magneto. So X-Men, the comic book cover with X-Men 4. Still waiting for the damn Boba Fett 42. Yeah, it's the Brucifer. So they come out with the Arkham Asylum Batman from the game poster, which is actually a video game.
Yes.
Piece. Gonna get it, Brucifer?
No,
Probably not.
Probably.
Oh, really? You get? I didn't know. Okay.
No, I don't.
I'm-
Pops don't. They don't do anything for me.
okay.
So there are a couple of new pops from Asia coming out. I'm not going to even name. You got Lucky Cat.
Yeah.
You got, I don't know what this is from, but this I guess is from the Chinese New Year or whatever. I don't know.
Good enough.
Yeah.
Good enough. So you have Pop Rocks. You got Lionel Richie. You got Eddie Van Halen coming out. Lionel Richie is a
Hello.
They should have wrote on that box, "It's me you're looking for."
Yeah.
For the Lionel Richie, that would have made far more sense.
Is that what was that the shirt and pants he was wearing in that video? I can't remember. It probably
I don't
was.
know. I thought it was Dancing on the Ceiling, man.
Yeah, it's Dancing on the Ceiling album, which I believe he's laying back.
Yes.
In a pose when you open the album in the gatefold.
And for your Van Halen fans, you got Eddie Van Halen, Funko exclusive. I love these rock. I really, man,
Van Halen is garbage.
I love Van Halen. I'm telling you, Sammy Hagar made it better. I love Sammy Hagar.
No, that's my Darth Lopez impression.
Yeah.
No,
I'm sorry.
Guns and Roses.
That's right.
I'm a Diamond Dave fan for Halen.
I like Diamond Dave, but I think Eddie Sammy Hagar had the vocals.
No, I'm with Joe. Van Halen, not Van Hagar. I mean, I'll listen to Van Hagar, but Van Halen's my favorite.
Come on, the songs, the power ballads he had, those were freaking hot, man. Come on.
I mean,
Yeah, I don't know.
saying they're
When
bad.
I listen to Diamond Dave, I think about partying and getting laid.
Well, listen, my father.
I don't think about that when I hear Sammy Hagar sing.
Well, my father used to like a friggin' Diamond Dave when he used to have his own solo album when he had just a Gigolo. He used to love that song. Life goes on without me, cause also the California Girls, the videos used to have.
I'm gonna move on because I don't want Dom to sing anymore.
All right, so
decision.
So you have some new football pops that are coming out. You have Joe Montana, you have Mike Singletary, and a bunch of old timers coming out. But then the best is they have Christmas Santa Claus in every football, all 32 teams.
Yeah, and guess what?
Nice.
Dom sent me all 32 teams.
Yeah, he did.
Jeez.
But the one that me and Jedi probably get, the Dallas Cowboys.
I'm not getting it. No.
2-0, baby. No. So we got the all 32 teams available, which is $11.99, which is not bad.
Don't jinx them.
No, they already had they lost their top corner for the season, so we'll see.
Yeah, no Diggs out. Yeah, pain in the ass, man. All right, so we have some more some Dragon Ball Z pops coming out. Fuse Zamzua, what's the name? Zamasu, right? I'm bad with that. This is another Funko Shop exclusive. Now, Funko Shop exclusives, they've been putting out a lot of exclusives. We don't know when these drops are going to happen. There's so
They're
many.
so exclusive. They've been putting out a lot of them.
Yeah. And then you have Carrot, who is One Piece. The glow in the dark one looks pretty cool. It's kind of silver. Carrot. And another Funko Shop exclusive. Thank you very much.
Are we gonna have a Jessica Rabbit type character when this thing comes out live?
Yeah, who knows?
Oh. This could go off the deep end.
So we got a couple of exclusives. You got Captain America, which is the comic.
AOA, you getting this? Oh, he's not in the chat, is he?
Captain America, which is pretty cool. The sketch Captain America, and then
I got
Soroko Kiddo.
Sayori Kido.
Okay, sorry. There you go.
My favorite anime in the whole wide
Okay, your
world.
favorite? This is coming out. It's a Diamond Collection too.
Yes. Saint Seiya, yes.
I do like the coloring on the sketch ones, the Captain America ones.
Yeah.
But I got the Star Wars ones coming out, the sketch ones, like the comic book ones too, which is really cool. I'm waiting for the Boba Fett one to come out.
I'm waiting for Yoda.
So this is a AE exclusive. The Sorori Kiddo, right?
Sorry, kiddo.
Yeah, Keto.
Kiddo.
Sayori Keto.
Kiddo.
What
Sorry,
is AE? Is that like a studio or is that a
It's
clothing
an
store?
AE anime, right? Exclusive.
Animated
Studio or
Entertainment.
something?
An anime exclusive, yeah. That's what it is.
Nice.
I got another one. You got Buddy the Elf.
Oh, but yeah.
Everybody's favorite movie. It's pretty cool. Another
Okay.
Funko Shop exclusive.
You want to know something about Buddy the Elf? And I mean about the movie Elf. I don't think I've ever sat down and watched that thing beginning to end.
No,
I don't
Oh,
think
it's
I
worth
have.
it.
funny.
I've watched bits and pieces of
Come on,
it.
James Conner's in, man. Come on.
Guys,
I don't think I've ever watched the whole thing.
Bob Newhart's in it.
beginning
Bob
to end.
Newhart's a
There he is.
brilliant comedian.
There he is, a legend right there. And then you have another Asia exclusive. Which I don't know why.
I got to
the
show off
Asia exclusive
Zaggy's art.
Smurfs.
Zaggy's art, he's hitting today.
Freaking Smurfette. I never knew that the Asia Pops now are gonna have all the Smurfs. So all the Smurfs are gonna be Asia exclusives.
I mean, I'm surprised it's not just Europe because they're European. Peo is European French.
I know.
That's
But I think it's the
Ricky
outfits they're wearing.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
why they Asia from Asia, Pop Asia, Smurfette.
Yeah.
It's easier to
Yeah.
dump them all in the ocean if they're over there.
You got some more Blacklight Pops from Hot Topic drop soon.
FNF.
Oh, there we go. Some FNAF.
Yeah, did you show,
I have.
FNF.
Casino?
My son has the black light ones, not that version, but the other black light FNAF ones.
You
Probably
got
8 of them.
Freddy Fazbear and Foxy, and then you got Jujutsu
Kaizen.
Kaizen T-shirt.
Itadori Ayotodo.
So you have a nice T-shirt coming out. Just a T-shirt, no pop.
I need that T-shirt.
Yeah, it is a shame. I think Cosmic. I probably need to fix that. Yeah, I'll take the hit.
It'll be on 3,000 times.
Yeah.
Starting in November through
I'll
the beginning of
probably have plenty
January.
chances.
Yeah.
All right, Dom. Did you talk about the shirts yet, or?
No, I
Yeah,
talked about the
that's
shirt
right.
already. You got another
Okay.
shirt coming up, right? I guess I don't know if you.
Yeah.
All right, so you got a 2-pack Darth Maul versus Pre-Visualer. I forgot that last week, but I talked about it on the Sunday show. But GameStop is getting this. Another 2-pack, the third 2-pack with Maul, which is kind of awesome. You know, a lot of people like Maul. I'm waiting for the 2-pack of Boba Fett, but I'll keep waiting. And a couple of T-shirts are coming out. You got Jedi's favorite, the Ewok shirt.
Yep.
Jedi's gonna get that, yeah, for sure.
You have Rebel Princess.
GameStop doesn't make. They don't make those shirts in my size. I don't have to worry about it. I have never
I'm
found
gonna
it.
find you a
shirt
size.
at
It's a
GameStop
wonderful
that fits.
T-shirt to wear when you're getting beat up.
Yes.
It's,
Hey, listen, I wear it. No one comes after me. I'll punch a hole in their face. Don't worry about it. So, but yeah, I like the.
I will say this: GameStop makes one size, and that is bitch.
All right.
Ah.
The Leah shirt looks nice. I like Leah Rebel.
That's a good one.
Oh boy,
HR will be calling.
HR's calling.
HR leaves us alone.
HR's asleep.
We've got pictures. They don't bother us. We've got pictures.
You go to the next one. So we got a couple more Funko pins, and this time you got Sonic. You got Sonic pins coming out. So you have a Chase with the Sonic pin. He's like all blue, and then you have Knuckles. You have
Tails.
Tails,
The
and
yellow one.
who? The other one?
And the yellow one.
The yellow one.
So
Yeah.
I can never
Pissy.
remember the name.
Supersonic.
It's
It's pissy.
okay. So people like these pins. You know, they love them. So
Well,
now I
we're
want
done
to.
with the pins.
Oh, yeah,
Sorry.
go. All right, I think it's the last slide coming up. So New York Comic Con, Toy Tokyo usually gets a lot of obscured stuff. So they're gonna have hand painted one-on-one pops that are done one-on-one by certain artists, and they're gonna be in sale at the booth. And you have who's this? This is so it's a Clav collaboration, and
So I see 33 if my math is right. So it means only the first 33 people that line up are going to get these things, or there's a lottery probably, right?
right. Well, actually 44. They're 44 pieces. So there's 1 of 1. Each one individually painted differently. So if you want to get one, you have 3 different versions of variants. You have of.
I mean, that's pretty rare. I don't give a shit about any of it, but if I could get one and sell it, I mean, that's 1 of 1.
Yeah.
Somebody's gonna buy that shit.
Of course it-
or if it's an artist you really like that's doing the art on it, I guess that's
Well,
something.
you know what's funny? Toy
look
Tokyo
the
gets a
same,
lot of
though.
exclusives in Toy Tokyo because I live right next to Toy Tokyo where they sell the pops, and they usually have a lot of things that happen there. There's like lines outside. You know, sometimes you have celebrities there. Sometimes you have artists, Asia artists.
If this is the actual pictures that we're looking at, it doesn't look like they gave the artist a lot of latitude being creative, their creativity. It looks like they're all just kind of like the same.
Color variants.
Yeah.
It's basically what Funko does, but these are hand painted by an exclusive artist that people probably do
Like
like.
children in China.
Yes.
We at Rennavision do not condone child
Yeah.
labor.
Child labor.
No wet shops over here.
Have you not been to Bensonhurst? No,
Oh,
come on, really?
It's a good thing we got Bruce for here tonight, or else we might be getting. PSAs might be saving our bacon here. All right, let's move on.
I'm liking my PSA.
We've got Dune.
Dune.
So these are nice.
Styx just sat up straight. We got Dune.
I did too. It piques my interest.
Dune.
All right.
And they're by McFarlane, so you know they're going to be
It'll be
fully
nice.
foldable, articulated, and really done goodly. Nice.
What is the one on the?
Is that a word? Goodly.
The second from the right on the top looks like Brad Pitt.
The fat guy?
No, the one next to the fat guy.
Oh, that's Batista.
Just Batista. Yeah.
Batista.
Yeah. Jeez.
Got Christopher Walken back there.
Yeah, walking, you got
Yeah, he's playing the Emperor.
Walken, Brad Pitt.
Bullseye, right? The guy
That
plays
is Brad
Bullseye?
Pitt, right? Yeah.
No, Brad Pitt's not in friggin'.
Looks
Oh,
like
that-
Brad Pitt.
It's
No,
not.
you got
the
Josh
Bullseye.
Brolin's in it.
That's Josh Brolin. That's the
Yeah,
Brolin
Josh
character.
Brolin.
I think that's his character.
Bro,
I think.
not the Bullseye. Yeah.
You got
Javier
Ryan
Bardem.
Reynolds from the Wolverine movie where he was bald. And, I'm joking.
These characters look really nice.
They do, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
God damn
Yeah,
it! I gotta collect these.
I might have to get the Emperor if that
$22.99.
sculpt looks a lot like Walken.
You know,
I might have to buy it.
$22.99
Yeah.
compared to the Hasbro figures that are like $39, and you get good quality. And I keep saying it. McFarlane makes good quality toys. How come Hasbro can't do the same thing as McFarlane does?
I know. And McFarlane, they dump out far more merchandise.
Yes, and they make big vehicles for the characters too, for cheap.
Yeah, no, whoever they have working doing the sculpts does a fantastic job.
These are cool.
All right, we saw this last week with Batman. We get it again this week with the Joker having it keeps using the word autograph, so I'm assuming that it is an autograph by McFarlane. But we got the Joker, the comedian, signed for $50 and unsigned for $30.
You get this stuff and
Who's
walk
signing
out.
that one? Because that looks like a different. That's not a. That's
Yeah,
not a
you know,
Todd
right. It
signature
does
on
not
that.
look like. Yeah, you know what? You're 100% right. I didn't even
What?
drill down that far. That does not look like McFarlane's signature.
I know the one last week had
that Mark
McFarlane's
Hamill?
signature on it.
Is it Mark Hamill? Because Mark Hamill is a Joker.
That
It's Hamill.
very
Mark
well.
Hamill.
It might be.
Big.
It
Mark
might
Hamill.
be.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
You could be right.
Yeah. I would say it probably might be a safe bet. All right, my dog is barking. So
He's getting tired. You're on this segment too
all right,
much.
so I added these because here at Rennavision, we do like wrestling.
We
At
like
least
our
some of
wrestling.
us do.
Wrestling.
So I
Wrestling.
added these because these are pre-orders coming out in January. These were listed. I grabbed these pictures off Entertainment Earth. So I mean, they may be available other places too. But looks like we've got the Hulk,
Thanos.
Captain Thanos, the Hulk, Captain America, and Spider-Man.
Where's El Muerto?
El Muerto.
Where's Wolverine?
Coming
I
soon.
guess these
I
are
mean,
the
soon.
4 you're getting now.
We were talking about $11.99, but look how cheaply these figures are made. Like 5 pints of articulation, 5 points of articulation.
Yeah, these kind of figures.
These are
That's
kids' toys.
usually how much they are.
Yeah, kids' toys. Yeah.
You can tell by the box. Look how cheap. The
Well, you know,
box is.
Funko made these characters too. So there's a bunch of
Yeah.
Marvel characters in Funko.
And those have 0 points of articulation.
Just a bobblehead, 1 point.
Yeah, 360 degrees of articulation.
That's it.
Got the Dinobot slug. I expected Dom to jump in here.
Yeah, I was thinking Dinobot Slug with Dave Witwicky. Pretty cool.
Oh, that one I might get. I like
There's
Slug.
one more Dinobot they need swoop after this. And they're all done.
There you go.
There you go. And there goes Jedi. I mean, Balin. Balin's Skull and Shinhani.
Yeah, you can look at your Balin. I know what I'm looking at.
Yo, Balin, look, that is Jedi all the way. All the way.
Are you looking at Jedi now? What the hell?
Right there. No, Balin.
I am.
I don't know, Dom.
Jedi's looking at himself. Like, what a handsome man.
He's admiring himself. He gets to play with himself now.
All right.
No.
I'm jazzed about the Shin. I just want to see the sculpt a little closer.
We at Rennavision do not condone masturbation on show.
Yeah.
Not unless you turn your camera off, and then you do what you gotta do.
You know, the Balin looks good, but the Shin looks a little off.
Yeah, the
You
Shin
think?
does look a little off. Yeah,
Little off.
a
I
little
wish-
bit. Yeah.
I
Which
like
is-
both of them, but the
it's
Shin
like,
Just sinful that they would do that.
yeah, well, we'll
I don't
see.
Looks
even
like
like. I
that,
don't even like how she looks on the box. To be honest.
You know
with
what?
you.
I
It
actually
doesn't
think
look
that this might not be the final because these aren't coming out anytime soon. These probably come out like next year, so they'll probably tweak it a little bit because they do that. They have the face scanning thing, which Balin, unfortunately, they could scan off the whatever.
even on the box, she doesn't look. You know, she in this at least so far in the series, she's had a very serious. I don't know if scowl's the right
It's
word, but
just-
she's had a
it's
very
smile.
serious look all the time,
Yeah.
and that's
It's
not what I'm
smile.
getting.
Yeah, she kind of looks like Gilda Radner.
Rosanna Dana.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Happy 80th birthday, Styx.
Nah,
Thank
but,
you.
but Balin's Skull, awesome.
Betty Boop.
I like these. I'm not a DC guy, but I kind of like
Joker one. I like the
abstract
Joker
art,
one.
and this is pretty cool. I kind of like these.
It's like some Leroy Neiman type art.
Yeah, these are pretty cool. $90 expected later this year. $90. All of them are by Blend Coda, I guess the artist,
Yeah.
and pretty cool.
Neiman did that Rocky one, right? That's the one?
Yes, he did.
Okay. Nice.
All right, into the miscellaneous stuff. John Wick.
There you go.
Oh, Bobby Yaga.
U2s.
Yeah, U2s are like the next big thing. They're like catching steam as a collectible.
So how do these differ from Pops? Or is
don't-
it similar?
Yeah,
Or...
they're similar.
They're
but
U2s, Joe.
the U2, you got
Oh
better
shit!
box-
I'm sorry.
You
My
got
bad.
better box art. The art in the box is nice. You open it up. There's like artwork inside. It's like a whole bunch of
Dom,
things.
can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Where the hell are you gonna put these?
No way. I am buying these. I don't want these.
You know you're gonna buy it for you.
No,
Hey, what
if it was a
the
Boba
John
Fett, yeah.
Wick,
No, if it
They
was-
have Boba Fett.
I couldn't care.
the clear one sold out. It says the pre-sold out. Blah blah blah. It looks like, at least according to the picture, it's hand numbered to 500. So okay, all right, not
Yeah,
bad.
limit.
Not great, but not bad.
You have
Better
a
than a
dog
sticker.
It has a
Yeah,
sticker.
but, yeah, the dog.
Has a sticker, 2 of them. Yeah, and then you got a dog dressed up like with the
Oh, that John Wick's dog.
Yeah, Joey's
John
dog.
Wick. That's not John Wick's dog. I thought John Wick's dog was like a bat, not a basset.
I know,
like
but
got
it's
some brown on it.
it's just a dog that's made like John Wick, and you get the same tie on.
That's-
Okay.
That's his new dog. That's a,
Well, remember, yeah, he got
Oh, is that
the
his new dog?
second dog.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Uh,
yeah, it's all cool.
because there's John Wick's dog right there.
Yeah, I know. There, you got the beetle.
So yeah, you
$109.
got the Medicom toy coming out with $109 action figure, I guess,
Jeez.
with couple of different heads, I guess, on it. I
And
don't know.
sculpts to weapons.
You
And then
can
you have the
tweak
diamond-
that one sculpt a little bit and make it look like Adam Driver if you wanted to.
Actually, you know what it looks like? Yeah, it looks like what's his face? He played. It says Clay, fucking from with the
Cassius Clay?
no, what's his name from the movie from when he was in Robin Hood with Kevin Costner and Christian Slater. He was a bad guy. He also was a bad guy in the Bruce Willis movies. What's his name?
Oh,
Uh
Hans
Rickman?
Gruber?
yeah,
Alan
he
Rickman?
looks like him. That picture looks like him.
Yeah, Rickman.
The first one. Yeah.
I guess.
More Dune.
Drop him from a tall building.
See,
Yep.
two.
It ain't Christmas until he's falling up the tower.
Oh, you get some U2's Dune now. This is
Wow.
just-
$1,294. Jeez.
I like the worm, I guess.
The worm is pretty cool, right?
Yeah. Kinda
Yeah,
looks
that
like a slug.
statue's not. Nobody's buying that statue, but I shouldn't say nobody. Somebody might. But
Yeah, book it.
Yeah,
U2s
there'll be some Timothée Chalamet fan that'll be out there that'll buy it.
Right.
1/4 scale though. That's I mean, I'm
That's
gonna
crazy.
send
I have a one full scale.
these-
right
That's
over
like
here.
what, knee high? I mean, that's not.
No,
a
this is
small
a what? Yeah, let me show you. Oh, watch.
A quarter scale.
That's a 1/4 scale. The Hordak up there.
That's that's sizable.
Yeah. So it's thigh high.
I got a 1/4 scale over there. The Boba Fett. I just bought too.
Diamond. I think this is Diamond too. Is also doing
Yeah, you
Yeah.
got two of them.
That's just what people
Morpheus
are chomping at the
Gallery
bit for.
diorama.
Matrix merchandise. That's just people are beating down the doors for that.
Yep.
People have been
Well,
waiting for Morpheus.
If you paint it up and you give him a cowboy hat, he could be Cowboy Curtis.
Well, you know the funny thing is that they don't make a lot of Matrix stuff. So if you find Matrix stuff,
No, it's because the movie was like 20 years ago.
yeah. Well,
And then nobody cared because after the first one, it was horrible.
Puts me to sleep every time I watch it.
Another diorama. Rick and Morty.
That's
Any
cool.
Rick and Morty fans?
Nope.
I
No,
do.
but this
enjoy-
is cool.
I do enjoy it, but I think this is fun. I would never buy it, but I think it's fun.
Yeah.
And it's that time of the year. We do this about once a quarter or so.
Yeah.
They'll drop these new Loungefly
Cloud bags.
bags. And these are Christmas themed, obviously.
That's really
Dom's
pricey.
gonna get the Lilo, right? In that Lilo.
Yep, Lilo and Stitch.
I'm getting a Snoopy.
And I'm gonna walk around with it.
Bruce getting the Snoopy.
I dare someone to say something.
I'm getting a Snoopy because next year I could wear that and I could put Pete inside of it.
Ah!
Wow.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
And then Loki. There's a new Loki backpack coming out in November, but because I needed to fill up space, I also put the ones on there that are available now.
Yep.
That's
good.
And I think that is it.
Wow.
Wow.
Long. We lost all the viewers. They all went to sleep.
Yeah.
No, they loved it. They love toys.
Yeah, they
Love
do.
the collectible segment.
Yeah, we get a lot of our replay viewers go to the toys. We get a lot of people watching toys on the replays.
Mm.
All right, so let's get to the meme. My favorite time of the show.
Yep.
And I don't know. I threw two in again just because I threw two in last week. I'm not promising I'm going to do that every week, but I'm doing it again this week. I don't know if these are PG. These are I don't know. That second one may not be PG.
It's after midnight here on the East Coast, Jedi.
Yeah.
So, all right, we'll do the first one. This is, I think Dom actually, I worry about Dom because Dom, I think, tried to do this to his computer screen earlier tonight.
Pika Pika.
That is fantastic. I like that one.
Pika pika.
And then the second one is brilliant. It is absolutely brilliant. I wish I could meet the person who did this because it's just super brilliant, and I want to shake their hand. Halloween is coming, and that means jack-o'-lanterns. And don't just do the same old shit with your jack-o'-lantern. Be a little creative.
Oh my god.
I was disqualified for the pumpkin.
That is brilliant.
That's actually really good.
I want to shake this person's hand. That is so freaking
That is
brilliant.
funny.
It's not even
That's
funny.
funny.
Yeah,
Wow.
I'd give that. How could you not give that person that prize?
I know, right?
I think that pumpkin can go see a doctor. That's a lot of work.
Upon closer inspection of your pumpkin anus, you have some polyps in your pumpkin anus.
Those are not seeds, buddy. That is not seeds.
Those are good.
All right, we are running long today, so we're probably not going to venture into Dom's IG imagination. We'll save it for next week. It didn't get a lot this week anyway, so maybe we'll save it for next week to go through. It was a slow week for Dom. I think he only sent me 70 IG videos.
All the time, man. Hey, tell me I'm on the freaking Instagram.
I feel left out. I only got 15.
God damn. I'll send you more.
Don't feel bad.
Don't worry. Everybody in this panel will get a prize. Don't worry.
Oh my god.
Good
Every
times.
time I check my phone, it's like, well, I mean, Bruce Fur and the guys invited me into their IG chat, so there's a lot of stuff in there too. But those are usually easy reads. Like people will just post little one-liners. No, when Dom sends you something, it's at least a 1.5-minute video that you really watch.
They pop up. It's like
You're invested.
Yeah.
That's just not a quick read, or. But keep doing it, Dom. We're not gonna go through it this week because we're a little long this
No
week.
problem. And it's a long show. It was a great show. Joe
was a great show.
put out the biscuits.
We'll keep refining. Like I said, throw in the chat
Yep.
anything you guys want to see. Any advice about those segments, things you'd like to see.
Nightwing covers.
Got one floating around here for you, Bruce.
Thanks a lot we appreciate Bruce for popping on tonight. He's invited back anytime, and I mean that anytime. So check out Bruce's channel if you haven't subbed already. We got
there you go.
Somebody was
Big cake covers.
earlier. Check out go sub to Bruce's channel, Kingdom of Nerds. It's a fun channel. Shows on live shows on Monday and Fridays. Do you have any recorded stuff throughout the week that I'm not aware of?
I'm not Pete.
So check out the live shows. We all strive to get there. Pete is he's a maniac when it comes
I don't know how he does it.
I don't know how he does it. But yeah, check out Bruce for his channel. It's a fun channel. You'll see a lot of familiar faces on there. A lot of people know that already that watch that channel. And he's got a lot of good opinions, varied opinions, and angles and perspectives on there. So it's fun. So check out check out his stuff and sub. Styx, are you on SNS tomorrow? You weren't on there last week, right?
Was I on there last week? Yeah, I was on there last week. Yeah, last week was the Tony Fleece interview. Yeah.
I went to the movies. I didn't watch last week.
Yeah.
That was a long stream.
Thanks, Jedi. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Yeah, no, I was on last week. I should be on this week.
A little bit of the replay.
I don't see why I wouldn't be.
We'll be there. Okay. I'll be there.
There on Saturday night.
And I forgot Bruce was on that too. I completely forgot that. Okay. Well,
I got to work on slides.
Yeah. So check out Bruce for Styx on SNS tomorrow. The Fun Boys of Saturday night. Yes, I did not forget Styx. Styx is doing a. Let me find it.
So I've been asked to sell on Strictly Comics on YouTube. This will be my third week going on there. It's been going pretty good. If you want to stop in, check it out. I don't know if you've ever watched YouTube auctions before like this. These guys are pretty good. Stop in and check it out. I'll be there.
5:30 Pacific, 8:30 Eastern.
Yep. then it goes to whenever, usually about midnight. Eastern
You said
time.
that's Sunday night, right? Sunday.
Sunday night to Monday morning. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know it was going to blow up that big, but yeah, check when I uploaded it. So yeah, check out Styx on there. Styx is everywhere. He's quickly becoming the face of Rennavision.
Yeah, yes.
I'm gonna change my
Be at
last
one
name to
time.
Rennavision.
I used to be at one time, and then I got tossed to the side.
Yeah. Can't stay on top forever. I used to be, Dom, and then you showed up. And
I know, and then it showed up.
It just rotates, and you know.
Oh, you know what's funny?
Joe,
It's all
Joe's
good.
Now it's Joe.
Hey,
Now it's Joe.
this is the hottest show. This is the hottest show on the channel.
But you see, I have to admit, Lucifer put me on his show, so now I'm on his show, so I'm around. So we're like all use Kotex, go to
Ew.
You're just on the show for eye candy, Dom. Eye candy. That's what you on the show for.
There you go.
Dom and I will be on the Star Wars show Sunday, where we will talk about Ahsoka and other Star Wars news. And I think we're also we're finishing the review on the anthology novel from High Republic from last week. Joe, what you got going on this weekend?
Absolutely nothing. I'll be working on slides for next week. I start early. I'll be mailing stuff out tomorrow. And
I love that about you, Joe, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
There's no such thing as
Friday
on time. You're either early or you're late.
By Monday, Joe already had like half his stuff done already. Like,
Hey.
check it out. See what you think.
I love it.
Joe's early, and I'm always late.
Hey, can I give you a preview of Monday's show?
Sure.
Yeah, I just put it up. Share that screen. Not that. Not the English. The other one.
Oh, my bad.
I already did your slide for Monday.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I
Such a great movie.
I may actually go watch it. That is a great movie. I don't want to spill the beans on why I think it's such a great movie, but
it's hair pie all the way.
Yeah, hair pie. All right, thank you. Check us out on Monday. I'll be there.
Vote
Don
no
will
on
be there.
16.
Of course, Bruce will be there. All right. Anything else before
I might
Don?
just leave the show to Jedi on Monday.
All right, Dom. Anything? Take us out of here.
Hey,
Well,
all right, listen, see you guys Sunday, and everybody have a great weekend, and peace.
Thank